Can. Good morning, Carol. Good morning, Robs. Good morning, Jim. Good morning, Scissor. Good morning, Jake. Good morning, Mike. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Tammy. Good morning, Phoenix. Good morning. Good morning, Bubba. X-Ray Goddess. Good morning, X-Ray Goddess. Always good to see X-Ray Goddess on here. Good morning. Good morning. Kitty, good morning, man. Good morning, Denise. Good morning, Melly. Good morning. Oh, Sky Girl CEO. I love that one, man. That's a good one. Yes, good morning. Queen Godly, good morning. Good morning. Happy Money Making Monday. I love that one. Happy Money Making Monday. I like that. Yes. Jay says, good morning, Coach. Well, good morning, Jay. What did that say? They go by so quick. Always good to see you. Well, it's always good to see you. Yeah, my gosh, always good. Yes. RKB, good morning. It's a holiday in the UK, huh? What, Jack? What holiday is it there? Stan says, good morning, REU family. I get so many requests, don't know which one. Good morning. Okay, I love it. Good morning, X-Ray Goddess. Jay says, good morning, X-Ray Goddess, my friend. Kayla, good morning, man. There's Kayla. Geez, everybody's piling in. Who's over here on the YouTube side, guys? Tell me. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Man, good morning, everybody. What a glorious day. Today's a good day to make it a great day, right? Good day to make it a great day. Y'all ready? Katrina, good morning. Oh, let's see. What did you say? In the UK, bank holiday Monday, last one of the year. Okay, it's a bank holiday. So you guys in the UK, don't go to the bank. It's closed. Oh, Kayla says, let's do this. I mean, I'm all in on that too. Good morning. You know, I got to get up and start singing or something. It's like I don't say anything. I just do my stuff, and then I get in here talking to you guys, and it's like, wow, all of a sudden it's like I can't talk. I guess I need to get this over here. That would help a little bit, especially for you guys on the YouTube side. Let me get it. Let me get this thing situated. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Let's see what's going on here. Somebody moved my mic. It doesn't want to stay, huh? Does it? All right, there we go. Well, good morning, everybody. For those just joining us, I'm Presley Swagerty. I am kind of a self-made guy. I grew up in the ghettos of South Dallas. I was a high school basketball coach for 16 years. I loved it. I did it with a passion. I felt like I helped some kids. Never made much money, though, in public education. One day I was standing in the parking lot at Lakeview High School, and I just made a decision that I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. I was sick and tired of not having any money. I was sick and tired of not being able to do the things I wanted to do with me and my family and all of that, guys. It just kind of hit me that one day, and I was literally standing in the parking lot at Lakeview High School. I just walked out there to get $2 worth of dirty change out of my ashtray to eat a school lunch, and I thought, I don't want to keep doing this. Dig a change out of an ashtray to eat a $2 lunch. I mean, let's get real, you know? And I made that decision. And I tell you what, guys, if you'll make a decision today, you want to change your life, I'm telling you, things just start happening. Things just started happening in my life. And, the next thing I know, I'm talking to a cousin of mine who's successful. After that, next thing I know, Coach Mayo's bringing me a networking business. Next thing I know, after that, that explodes and I become the number one earner and start making millions of dollars. It all started, though, with making a decision, and then I started growing as a person, and then Coach Mayo came into my life, and we started that business, and it took off, and then, we've just done all kinds of stuff since then. We had up to 7 car dealerships at one time, a printed circuit board company, a logistics company, an auto transport company, car washes, real estate. This week I'm getting into franchises. So, I mean, I'm a business guy. I guess you could say I'm an entrepreneur. I can barely say it, huh? But anyway, that's me. I've actually written a couple of books. I wrote Millionaire by Halftime, How to Win with Network Marketing. I know I don't look it, but I'm actually one of the top network marketers in the world. I wrote a book, Be, Do, and Have More. You got to be before you can do, and do before you can have. And I'm working on two more. I'm working on a biography, and I'm working on Choose Your Hard, but Choose Wisely. Choose your hard, but choose wisely. Oh, my gosh. Yep. Oh my gosh. Good morning, all. Good morning. Man, it's good to be here with all you guys. I'm excited to be here. I'm going to talk about the law of the lid. John Maxwell made that famous. The law of the lid. We gotta change ourselves if we want anything else to change. But I'm going to tell everybody that, everybody listening to me right now, look at your screen real quick. Guys, you're created in God's image. You're created in the image of the God that spoke the universe into existence. You got greatness in you. You got untapped potential in you. You can do anything you set your mind to. And I believe that with every fiber in me. And it doesn't matter where you come from. We got this. Oh, my gosh. Good morning over here. Good morning over here on the YouTube side. But anyway, I'm excited to be here. I'm going to go over a lot of things. I got a lot of notes for you. We'll have some fun this morning. But let's start off. Let's start off talking about the law of the lid. Good morning from Houston, Texas. Well, good morning to you. Zandra, good morning. Man, Kelly, good morning. Good morning. X-Ray Goddess, good morning. Man, we got the whole gang on here this morning. Good to see you. Good to see you. You can change your finances sitting in there and wait for people to send you money. Nobody actually sends me money. I don't know why you say that, but anyway. Or maybe you weren't talking to me. I don't know. I've already made millions, guys. I mean, I'm happy. Financially, I'm set. I don't have to worry about that. I'm not on here. I'm on here because I want to help some people. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to adjust my halo and say I don't like making money. I still like making money, absolutely. But it's not my driving factor anymore. Helping people is my driving factor now. That's what I get excited about, is seeing other people succeed. And when people tell me their success stories, it just tickles me. I get excited about it. So anyway, let's get going. Law of the lid. Let's do this. Law of the lid. Y'all ready? Your success will never rise above your ability to lead yourself and others. Oh my gosh, your ability to lead yourself and others. Guys, we got to be able to lead ourselves. In other words, we got to have self-discipline in our life. And discipline is simply doing what you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do it, whether you feel like it or not, right? The law of the lid, made famous by leadership expert John Maxwell, states, leadership ability is the lid that determines a person's level of effectiveness. This principle applies not just to leadership, but to every area of your life. Your mindset, your discipline, your vision, and the ability to grow set the ceiling for what you can achieve. If your leadership and personal growth are at a level 5, your organization, career, and goals will never rise above that level 5. Your capacity is the lid on your potential. Boy, that's why I'm talking to us all the time about we got to grow. If you want more, you got to become more. You don't chase success, you attract success. Come on. Let's get into this, guys. Your results are a reflection of your leadership. You can't build a level 10 business with a level 4 leadership ability. You can't create high-performing teams with low self-discipline. I talk about that all the time, guys. We've got to get our discipline going, right? You can't inspire others when you aren't inspiring yourself. Woo, that's powerful. Your success will always reflect your ability to lead others. No, your success will always reflect your ability to lead yourself first, then others. Everything rises and falls on leadership. If you raise your leadership lid, you raise the potential for everything that is connected to you. Oh my gosh. Come on, baby. Huh? Are we in on this? We're going to raise our leadership lid, right? Come on, team. Residual earners. We're doing it, right? The lid starts with self-leadership. Before you can lead others, you must master self-leadership. Let's figure that one out, baby. Before you can lead others, you got to master self-leadership. Control your habits. Your daily actions determine your effectiveness. Man, don't we talk about this every day, guys? Manage your emotions. Emotional control is the mark of a mature leader. We got to have our emotions under control. Discipline your time. You can't lead if you can't prioritize. Oh my gosh, we talk about how to prioritize your time and how to take the best advantage of your time all the time. If you struggle with procrastination, lack of focus, or inconsistencies, these weaknesses form the lid on your success. You know the good news? Here's the good news. You can raise that lid, baby. And that's what we're here every day talking about, huh? That's why we have Residual Earners University, right? I mean, come on. Raising your lid through personal growth. Raising your lid through personal growth. Oh my gosh. You can only grow your business, career, or relationships to the level you've grown yourself. The hard truth is that you must constantly improve your skills. In other words, get better at your craft, communication, and problem solving. Improve your mindset. Learn to think bigger, overcome fear, and challenge limiting beliefs. And character, integrity, honesty, and humility lift the lid on trust and influence. But guys, you guys that are on here with me all the time, don't you realize that's what we talk about daily? I mean, I am a big believer in you got to raise yourself up if you want to raise anybody else up. You're never going to raise people up higher than you are. So we got to keep working on that. Let's talk about that again. Improve your skills, get better at your craft, your communication, and your problem solving. Improve your mindset, learn to think bigger, overcome fear, and challenge limiting beliefs. Man, we hammer that one, don't we? And then improve your character. Integrity, honesty, and humility lift the lid on trust and influence. The more you grow, the higher the lid goes, and the greater the opportunities that open up. Whoa, is that strong or what? The more you grow, the higher the lid goes, and the greater the opportunities that open up. If you're wondering, somebody said, what are you reading off of? These are my notes. I make notes every day, and I that's what I want to talk about. And today it's the law of the lid that I'm starting off with. Oh my gosh, huh? Let's think about that again. The more you grow, the higher the lid goes. We talk about grow all the time. Read, watch Personal Growth Giants, run with winners. We're always talking about growing, guys. There's a reason I talk about that all the time, huh? All the stuff I talk about works together for your success. Leadership is influence, not position. Boy, people screw that one up all the time. They think if they get a title, they're a leader. Not necessarily, huh? Many people think leadership is about titles or authority. It's not. Leadership is influence. If people trust you, respect you, and are inspired by you, your influence grows, and so does your effectiveness. If you raise your ability to influence, you raise your lid. If you invest in relationships, you raise your lid. If you help others win, you raise your lid. Man, choose your hard. You know, I talk all the time about choose your hard, but choose wisely. By the way, that's the name of my next book, huh? It's hard to consistently grow your skills and character. Yeah, it's hard. You got to work at it. It's hard to accept responsibility for every result in your life. Yeah. But we got to look in that mirror and say, if it's to be, it's up to me. It's hard to lead when you'd rather stay comfortable. I'm telling you right now, nothing big happens in your comfort zone, guys. You got to push the limits. You got to get out of that comfort zone. You got to feel the fear and do it anyway. But it's also hard to stay stuck under a lid of limiting thinking. It's also hard to stay stuck under a lid of limited thinking. It's hard to watch opportunities pass by because you weren't ready. It's hard to live knowing you're capable of more, but never reached for it. Never reached for it. Huh? Come on, baby. We got to be going for it. You know, I say all the time, this is the only life you and I've got to live. We've got to be shooting for the stars. This isn't a do-over. We don't get a dress rehearsal. This is the one and only. Come on, baby, let's do this, huh? But it's also hard to stay stuck under a lid of limited thinking. It's hard to watch opportunities pass by because you weren't ready. And it's hard to live knowing you're capable of more, but never reach for it. And I'm telling you, everybody that's listening to me right now, you're capable of more. You're capable of so much more. It is unfreaking believable. Yep. Choose your hard. Raising the lid requires effort, but staying capped by your current limitations is far more painful in the long run. Come on, baby. How to raise your lid. Y'all ready? How to raise your lid. Let's raise our lid. And guys, y'all understand when I'm talking to y'all, I'm talking to me too. I certainly don't feel like I've arrived. I mean, I may be a step or two further down the road than you are, but I'm still growing every day, baby. I want to raise my lid just like you should want to raise your lid. How to raise your lid. Commit to personal growth daily. Read, listen, and learn from those who are ahead of you. Man, don't we talk about that every day? Surround yourself with leaders. Your lid raises faster when you're around people who think bigger. Don't we talk about that every day? Take responsibilities for outcome. Stop blaming circumstances and start owning results. Don't we talk about that one every day? Develop others. When you help others grow, your leadership capacity expands. We're always talking about send the elevator back down, get people on that and bring them up to where you are. Huh? Stay humble and hungry. The lid only rises when you remain teachable and driven. Baby, I tell you what, I am teachable, I am coachable, and I am driven. I got that fire inside. What about you? Your success depends on your lid. Do we all understand that? Your success depends on your lid. Think of your lid as your capacity to handle growth. If you don't grow, opportunities will slip through your hands because you won't have the skills, the mindset, or the character to sustain them. The good news is this: you control your lid. Every day you can raise it by improving who you are. Because at the end of the day, your life will only grow to the level that you do. Man, I'm a friend of John Maxwell's. I've got to know him. I've played golf with him, had dinner with him. John Maxwell talks about the law of the lid all the time, guys. You know, there's a reason I'm always talking to you about read good books, watch personal growth giants, run with winners. And I know some of you that listen to me every day, you probably get tired of hearing that. But guys, until you accept that and become dedicated to that, I'm telling you, the law of the lid applies. And we've got to keep growing as a person. There's a reason that I went to the Aspire conference the other day to hang out with Grant Cardone and Kevin O'Leary and all those people. There's a reason I read books every day. There's a reason that I do my best to run with winners everywhere I go. There's a reason I still watch personal growth giants on YouTube. There's a reason because I'm trying to grow. And I'm teaching you that you need to be growing too, guys. We all need to be growing. Y'all hear me say this all the time, but this is the gospel truth. You don't chase success. You attract it by the person you become. So if you want more, you got to become more. That's why I'm talking about it all the time, because it's got to be driven into us, and we've got to accept that responsibility that it's up to us. And if we'll create that self-discipline to get our butt out of bed 30 minutes early and read us 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day, we'll get up our butt out of bed that 30 minutes and we'll read our 10 pages, and then we'll watch us one personal growth giant every day. And just getting out of bed 30 minutes early, sipping on your coffee, reading those books, watching those personal growth giants, they're game changers. They lift your lid, boys and girls. They lift your potential. I mean, they lift your ability to lead. They lift all that stuff, guys. It is so critical. There's a reason I get up early in the morning, guys. There's a reason, because I want to keep growing. Come on, baby. Let's get into this, huh? Let's get into this. Let's lift our lid. How about that one? I believe with all my heart there's going to be two groups of us today. The ones that are watching me, there's going to be two groups of us right now. There's going to be the group that's glad they did. In other words, you start raising your lid, and there's going to be the group that wishes they had. Because if you don't do anything different, you're going to get a few years down the road, and you're going to look back with regret. We don't want to look back with regret. Taking a little risk, that weighs ounces. Regretting weighs tons. I believe with all my heart there'll be two groups of us, those that are glad they did and those that wish they had. I hope you're going to be in that glad they did category. God bless. We're done with that little section. How about that? Huh? How about that? Oh my gosh. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. How are we doing this morning? Man, Greg says good morning, Presley. Good morning, Greg. Good to see you on here. If I'm getting thousands from future stocks, what can I put my money into to make it work for me? Well, that is such a broad question. My gosh, you can, if you don't know what to do with your money right now, stick it in mutual funds. That's better than a savings account. A savings account doesn't make you hardly anything at a bank anymore. You can stick it in a mutual fund, and over the time, you'll get 8 to 12%. Then you can obviously get into real estate. I love real estate, so you can buy a piece or two or several. I don't know how much money you're talking about of real estate, or you can use some of that money to start a business if you got something that you're wanting to get going. Lots of options. If you've got some money saved up, there's lots of options out there. I recommend. I'm not a financial advisor. No, I've made a lot of money in my life, but when it comes to stocks and all that stuff, I don't have the time to research them. I don't have time to look at all their financials and try to figure out what stock's going to go up, what's going down, and all that stuff. So I have a guy named Duke Tran that is my wealth management guy, and he owns a company called Duke Wealth Management, and I recommend him highly. I don't get a penny for saying that, but he's done me right, and my kids are with him. He is a phenomenal guy with money. So if you're looking for somebody to advise you, go check out dukewealthmanagement.com and tell him Presley sent you. Great guy. And again, I don't make a penny for telling you that. I might get him to buy me some sushi, but that'd be about it. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Dr. James Fonby. Dr. James, by the way, guys, for those in the university, in our success school, Dr. James Fonby Wednesday night is going to be teaching us how to make money with AI. I am pumped up, fired up, ready to roll on that nonsense, baby. I'm excited, huh? How about y'all? You guys that are in the university, are you ready for Dr. James Fonby to come teach us how to make money with AI? I used to say I wasn't very tech savvy, but I tell you what, I feel like I'm getting pretty tech savvy now, baby. I run around with Reagan Rue, and she's teaching me. I run around with Dr. James Fonby, and he's teaching me. I tell you what, I'm getting where I'm pretty good at this stuff. I use AI quite a bit now, and I never thought I would. See if anybody can relate to this. I used to get in a car, and I'm a mirror guy. Side mirrors, rear view mirror. When I'd back up, man, I just using my mirrors, and I'm good at using mirrors. Well, then they came up with that backup camera. And the first time I got in a car that had a backup camera, I thought I'll never use that. I'm good with mirrors. I'll never use that camera. Shoot. I get in a car now that doesn't have one, and I don't know what I'm doing hardly. I've got where I'm dependent on that backup camera. And the same way with AI. AI came out, and I thought, I'll never use that. Well, by golly, I use it daily now, so it's kind of crazy how we change, huh? And I used to say I'm not very tech savvy, Well, I can't say that much anymore. I'm getting where I'm fairly tech savvy. I'm certainly not an expert, but I'm fairly tech savvy. We change, don't we? Huh? We changed. Just finished school and adjusting careers, should be back up soon. Well, all right. I don't know the rest of that story, but I'm glad you finished school and I'm glad you're coming back. Anyway, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Change is good. Yes, it is. Change is good. Yes, it is. I've never in my life done franchising. Now I'm looking into franchise. I'm not actually looking into it. I'm going to start this week. We're doing some franchising. We're going to take over a franchise on Monday, and I'm pumped up and fired up about doing that. It's a new challenge. I love new challenges, baby. And I may be partnering with this franchise and getting multiple locations and stuff. I don't know. I'm excited about it, though. I tell you what, guys, if you'll get into different things, for me, it keeps me excited about life. You know, if you just get up after hitting that snooze 2 or 3 times and slime out of bed, just, oh, it's another day. I mean, come on, baby. No, life's too short for that. You know what? I get up, baby, and I'm fired up about what's going on. I am fired up about what's going on. I got a vision board. I got my goals. I know what I'm going for. And I get out of bed with some excitement. I mean, come on. And you can do it too. I mean, I'm telling you, and I know a lot of you guys look at me and go, you're a nut, Presley. You're right. I'm a nut. I'm a nut, but I'm a rich nut, and it's fun being a rich nut, and I challenge you to come be a rich nut with me. I'll help you. How about that? Let's be rich nuts together, because, see, here's the deal. I don't want to be like everybody else, because the masses don't go anywhere in life. We all understand that, don't we? 90% of the people ain't going to do jack squat with their life. They're just going to get in a rut, and they're going to stay in that rut till they retire, and then they're going to retire for a few years, and then they go on to, pass away, and all of a sudden life's over. And I mean, it's just, life is just, no, baby, I tell you what, I'm excited about life. When the good Lord comes to get me, I want to be in the middle of something big, not sitting on my patio in a rocker with a shawl over me. How about you guys? Good morning, Ms. Crawford. Good morning. I'm excited. Come on, Jason. Good morning. Oh my gosh. Good morning. How do we join you? Well, guys, if number one, I do these lives every day, literally every day. I have for over a year now. Every day I'm doing a live. So jump on here. You can be with me on here. And then the other way is getting our success school, guys. If you're wanting to change your life, if you're really wanting to change your life, then our success school is the way you need to go. And I believe in that with every fiber in me. We've been doing that for 6 months now. We got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people in there, and we're changing lives. So if you're wanting to change your life, if you're wanting to make money, if you're wanting to start a business or scale a business or just get with some winners or network with business people, I'm telling you, the way to do it is getting our success school. That's why I created it, because I say this every day, but today we'll have 15, 20,000 people come through here. I mean, a bunch of people. I can't really mentor everybody. I mean, I'll give you notes and talk and motivate you and all that, but I can't do hands-on stuff. But for the people in the university, the people in the success school, I'm there to help you. So if you're wanting to change your life, come on, baby, stop what you're doing and go to joinreu.com. REU standing for Residual Earners University, and get in there. We got courses in there on success. We got experts. Like I said, Dr. James Fonby is going to be on Wednesday night teaching our university how to make money with AI. And I mean, guys, we're into it, baby. We're into making money. We're into changing lives. Let's do this. Join reu.com. Come on. If you're wanting to change your life, let's go. All right, let's keep going. Good morning, all. I'm excited to be here with you guys. I hope y'all are excited. Today's a good day to make it a great day. Come on. Let's make that decision. We're going to do something big, huh? Let's make that decision. We're going for something big in our life. You ready? Success is not a mystery. It's a formula built on 3 powerful words. Boy, this talk, and by the way, I'm going over notes that I have, but this is a speech that I gave years ago, and it's one of my favorite speeches because it is so simple yet so profound. I'm telling you, if you'll listen to this, I'm telling you guys, good things will happen. Are you ready? So, dream, grow, work. Listen up. Dream, grow, work. Success is not a mystery. It's a formula built on 3 powerful words. Dream, grow, work. These 3 words create the engine that drives transformation. On their own, each one is powerful, but together they form an unstoppable cycle of purpose, progress, and payoff. Whoa. See what's possible. Everything great begins in the imagination. Dreams are not childish fantasies. They're blueprints for your potential, huh? Dreams are what pull you forward when the present is tough. Dreams remind you that you were made for more. Dreams give meaning to the pain and direction to your effort. Oh my gosh. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Oh my gosh, Arnold Smith just joined our university. Welcome, Arnold. Come on, baby. If you haven't joined us, if you're wanting to change your life, let's go. It's $29, but it'll be the best $29 you've invested in yourself. I'm telling you. Come on. Come on. Join reu.com. Dreams are what pull you forward when the present is tough. Dreams remind you that you were made for more. Dreams give meaning to the pain and direction to your effort. But a dream without action is just a wish. That's why you must follow your dreams with the next essential step. I like that. But dreams without action, a dream without action is just a wish. Guys, you got to understand, the universe rewards action, guys. I mean, that's what we got to come to grips with. It doesn't reward us thinking about it, talking about it, planning it. I mean, none of that is rewarded. It's the action that is rewarded. We've got to start. We got to go for it. Come on, baby. Quit doing the planning stage and get to the get going stage. By the way, you'll never get the plan perfect. So just get it close, start, and course correct as you go. So we're going to dream first. And I'm challenging all of us to get back in the dream business again. I'm challenging all of us to start dreaming again. Guys, if you've lost your dreams, I'm telling you, life is dull and boring. If you don't have some dreams, life gets old quick. I'm telling you, the Bible says without vision, the people perish. We got to have something we're going for. We got to have something that excites us. That's why I talk all the time about do you a vision board, guys. Do you a vision board. Print off a picture of the car you want, the house, the boat, the plane, the second home, the jewelry, the vacation, the church, the kids. I mean, print off pictures of stuff that you want in your life, the perfect life. What would your perfect life look like? And put it up there on behind I don't care where you stick it. Get you some tape and make it on the back of your closet door. Just make you a little collage of what you want your life to look like. You and I got to be in the dream business, or our life just gets old quick, baby. I'm telling you, we got to be dreaming. We got to be going for it. Good morning, Joy. Thank you for the gifts. Come on, we got to be going for it, boys and girls. So do you a dream board. Whether you think that's goofy or not, do it and try it. How about that? How about that? Just try it out. Because here's the deal. Get this. If you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to keep getting what you're getting. Well, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and 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 over again and expecting different results. We got to try something different if we want something different. So let's try a vision board. Just try it out. Let's see. I can tell you right now, it'll help you. Sure will. It'll get you dreaming again, thinking about what you want out of life again instead of just living and existing. Dream boards, man, they're important. We got to get back in the dream business again. All right, grow. You got to start growing then. So we're going to get our vision of what we want our life to look like. We're going to write us some goals down so we've got a direction. So vision board, goals. Now we start growing, baby, because growth is what it takes. We just talked about the law of the lid. We got to become more if we want things to happen in our life. We've got to raise our level up if we want to take anybody with us. We've got to raise our level up if we want to promote on that job, or we got to raise ourselves up if we want to start that business and be the leader that we want to be. It's all about us growing as a person, huh? You don't get what you want, you get what you become. Every big dream requires a bigger version of you. My gosh, listen to that. Every big dream requires a bigger version of you, huh? That means learning what you don't know, stretching past your comfort zone, confronting your fears, laziness, and limiting beliefs. Growth is the bridge between vision and victory. It's where character is built, confidence is earned, and capacity is expanded. I'm going to read that again. Listen up, baby. If you didn't catch that, that is strong, baby. That's better than an acre of garlic. Come on, here we go. Learning, get this, every big dream requires a bigger version of you. Same thing as I was talking about the law of the lid a little bit ago. Every big dream requires a bigger version of you. That means learning what you don't know, stretching past your comfort zone, confronting your fears, your laziness, and limiting beliefs. We got to grow, baby. Growth is the bridge between vision and victory. It's where character is built, confidence is earned, and capacity is expanded. Growth isn't always visible. It's not always exciting, but it is always necessary. You know, I talk all the time, every day, guys. Y'all hear me every day talking about, come on, we got to grow. We got to grow. We got to grow. Do you understand all this stuff I talk about? It works. It works to help you become the person you want to be. It all works together to make you who you want to be. We all got to be doing this, guys. I do it. I don't just tell you to do it. I do it. Oh my gosh. Come on, baby. You know, vision board and goals. Now you've got a dream. You got that direction of where you want your life to be. Then you start growing as a person. And I talk all the time about read just 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day. Just 10 pages. Won't take you 10 or 15 minutes to read 10 pages, but in a week you've read 70 pages. In a month you've read 300 pages. In a year you've read 3,650 pages. In a year you've read 15 to 20 good business books and personal growth books, and you're not the same person just doing that little bit every day. And then I say, watch a personal growth giant every day. On YouTube, type in Zig Ziglar, Stephen Covey, Les Brown, Joyce Myers, Tony Robbins, Brendan Burchard, Simon Sinek, Ed Mylett, Dan Martell, Brian Tracy, Jim Rohn, Art Williams, Alex Hermosi, Mel Robbins, Myron Golden. I mean, I can go on and on. Just watch one personal growth giant every day. And if I'm watching a personal growth giant every day, in a year, I've watched 365 personal growth segments with experts teaching me how to change my life, how to make money, how to start businesses. I'm not the same person. And then I always say, run with winners, run with winners, run with winners, run with winners. You show me who you run with, and I'll show you who you are or who you're going to be. Oh, my gosh. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Growth is the bridge between vision and victory. It's where character is built, confidence is earned, and capacity is expanded. Growth isn't always visible. It's not always exciting, but it is always necessary. Turn sweat into significance. So we're going to get into the dream business again. We're going to start growing as a person. And then my third point for this little section here is you got to work your butt off. The magic you're looking for is in the work you're avoiding, boys and girls. Turn sweat into significance. The final ingredient: hard, focused, relentless work. You can't manifest your way to success. You must move your feet. Huh? Amen or oh me on that one. Do you think about success all the time? Do you think about it, and then the days turn into weeks, and the weeks turn into months, and the months turn into years, and you're still thinking about it? Baby. You can't manifest your way to success. You got to move your feet. Work shows the universe you're serious. Work creates results that dreaming alone can't. Work gives life to your vision and substance to your growth. Work means waking up early, staying up late, practicing, failing, fixing, trying again. Oh my gosh, I'm going to say that one again. I like that. Work means waking up early, staying up late, practicing, failing, fixing, trying again. Real world success stories. How about Oprah? How about Elon? How about Serena? How about Steve Jobs? How about Michael Jordan? How about Kobe Bryant? How about Larry Bird? They were built on effort, grit, and execution, huh? The cycle that never ends. Dream, grow, work. Then what? You dream bigger. You grow stronger. You work smarter, huh? Let's listen to that one again. The cycle never ends. Dream, grow, work. Then what? You dream bigger. You grow stronger. You work smarter, huh? And the cycle continues upward, forward, and further than you ever imagined. Align all three. If you dream but don't grow, your dream outpaces your ability. The law of the lid right there, baby. Let me say it again. If you dream but don't grow, your dream outpaces your ability. If you grow but don't work, your potential dies unused. If you work without a dream, you burn out in survival mode. And I'm scared that's where a lot of us are, is we're just in survival mode. Come on, baby. We got to get out of survival mode, huh? True success comes when all three are aligned. Dream, grow, work. So dream boldly, grow daily, work relentlessly. That's the formula. That's the rhythm. That's the life. Dream, grow, work, repeat. Dream, grow, work, repeat. Dream, grow, and work. Oh my gosh. Good morning, everybody. Man, I hope that moved you. It did me. You know, I tell y'all all the time, when I'm talking to you, I'm talking to me too, baby. Oh, good morning, Teacher 7. Good morning, man. Teacher 7, one of the best lives on TikTok. Well, thank you for that compliment. That means a lot to me. I appreciate that. I'm here to help you, baby. We started a podcast channel. If you haven't checked our podcast channel out, go check it out. Residual Earners. We're on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube. Residual Earners, because I want you making residual income. I want you making money while you're eating, sleeping, laying on the beach, shopping, golfing. I want you to make money. Huh? Does money fix everything? Oh, no. No. Sure doesn't. But does money fix a lot of things? Yes, it does. I tried it for 40 years struggling to pay the bills, and I've tried it the last 20 some odd years with money. It's a whole lot easier with money. Let's make some money. How about that, huh? Let's do it, huh? Come on. Come on, and you can do it. I'm telling you right now, you're created in God's image. You can do it. But check our podcast channel out. And then I do these lives every day. Every day I'm right here. Unless I'm on a plane or have a meeting that I just can't move, I do these lives every day. I'm here about 98% of the time. Every once in a while I have to miss, but very seldom. I do these. Why? Because I want to help you. Hopefully I'm giving you value. Hopefully I'm adding value to your life right now. Hopefully I'm motivating some of you to get off your butt and do something. How about that, huh? Hopefully I'm doing that. And it's called residual.earners. I mean, that's our TikTok, residual.earners. By the way, that's the only account I have. There are scumbags that copy me. They'll steal my logo. They'll get a name close to mine. Some of them have even said they're Presley Swagerty. I'm thinking I'm the only Presley Swagerty in the whole world. But if you look on TikTok, there's 3 or 4 of them now. It's kind of amazing. 3 or 4 of me out there. They're lying scumbags is what they are, and they're trying to get you to go to WhatsApp and talk to them, and then they want you to send them money for crypto and all that. I'm telling you, they're scumbags, guys. They're fake. Report them and block them. You hear me? Report them and block them. I've only got one account, residual.earners, and I've got 275,000 followers. So if it doesn't say residual.earners, it ain't me. Just understand that. It ain't me. I get one taken down and 2 more pop up. I mean, it's crazy. Anyway, I don't know what got me on that, but we got our podcast channel. We got our lives every day. And then I call it our 3-legged stool. We've got our success school. Guys, if you're really wanting to change your life, if you really want to do something big in your life, jump in our success school and try us out. It's $29, but I tell you what, it's amazing. We got success courses in there. We bring experts in. We got a video library that's massive. You can network with winners. You can network with business people. I will mentor you. I mean, come on, try us out. You're not locked in. I mean, you can leave anytime you want to, but I'm telling you right now, if you'll get in our success school, you will love it. I mean, I can say that with every fiber in me. You'll love it because we got hundreds and hundreds of people in there, baby, and they love it. And we got all kinds of success stories. I mean, come on. If you're wanting to change your life, come on, do it. Join REU.com. REU standing for Residual Earners University. Join REU.com. Do it now. Come on, baby. Try us out. You want to change your life? Let's go. Huh? If you want to change your life, let's go. Join REU.com. Go there right now and do that. While I'm getting my notes ready for this next section, y'all, let's do it, huh? Get part of the 3-legged stool. Check our podcast channel out. Check our lives out, and then get in our university and start running with us, huh? I'm a winner. Run with me. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's do this. Join REU.com. Oh, my gosh. Good morning, everybody. Man, I'm glad y'all are here. By the way, this afternoon, I'm going to give away 50 copies of my book. If you want to get in the running for a copy, we're going to pull 50 names this afternoon. So if you want to get in the running to get your name pulled, simply hit follow right here. Hit follow. and then go to our podcast channel on YouTube. So go to YouTube, type in Residual Earners, pull up our podcast channel, hit subscribe, and then click on any podcast. Go to the comment section and write free books. That's it. You're entered. So hit follow right here. Go to YouTube, type in Residual Earners, pull up our podcast channel, hit subscribe, and then click on any podcast. Click on any video, go to the comment section and write free books, and you'll be in the running for our book. I'll pull 50 names out. I'll even pay shipping. You don't pay anything. How's that? That's a deal, isn't it? All right. Good morning, all. If you're just getting on here, I'm Presley Swagerty. I do these lives every day, YouTube and TikTok. I love it. I love it. I love it. Come on, baby. Let's go. Y'all ready? We ready to level up? Come on, baby. Let's all level up, huh? Let's level up. I love it. I love it. Oh, if you haven't joined our university, do it right now. Join REU.com. All right. The universe rewards action. You guys, we got to change something. If we want to change something, huh? We got to take action. There's a myth out there of the perfect time. You know when the perfect time is? Now. Do it now. Do it now. The universe rewards action. Do it now. Quit waiting. Do it now. We can course correct as we go. Do it now. Come on. If you want to write that book, do it now. If you want to start that business, do it now. If you want to get into network marketing, do it now. If you want to do TikTok shop, do it now. We got to get something going on the side, guys, because either you're building your dream life or somebody hires you to build theirs. Either you're building your dream life or somebody hires you to build theirs. Come on. We want to be building our own dream life, right? Come on. Come on. In life, results don't go to the smartest, the luckiest, or even the most prepared. They go to the ones who move. Oh, my gosh. Listen to that statement. In life, results don't go to the smartest, the luckiest, or even the most prepared. They go to the ones who move. I can point out people that aren't half as sharp as you that have been a success because they actually started doing something. Huh? It doesn't take genius to be a success. I'm not a genius by any stretch, but I do have that fire inside, baby. I got that heart of a champion. I got that burning desire in my butt to be somebody. What about you? Huh? If you got that going, I tell you what, if you want something bad enough, you'll figure out how to get it done. If your why's big enough, you'll figure out the how. Ideas are everywhere. Action is rare. Ideas are everywhere. Action is rare. And that's why action is the separator. It's the bridge between potential and reality. You know, it's good to have potential, but you know what potential means? All potential means is you ain't done it yet, huh? You ain't done it yet. Do it. Come on. It's good to have potential, but we don't want to just stay in the potential phase. Ideas are everywhere. Action is rare. And that's why action is the separator. It's the bridge between potential and reality. The law of motion applies to life. Huh? Just like in physics, nothing changes until something moves. Nothing changes until something moves. Oh my gosh. You know, you're talking about how do I undermine my own ideas? Sometimes I make my ideas smaller. You know, it's all about what you put in your brain. If you're putting good stuff in your brain and you're running with winners, your ideas will expand. If you're putting mush in your brain and running with losers, then you're gonna take your ideas down, down, down. It's all about our environment. It's all about our environment. I'm answering a question that came up is why I'm talking about this. I'm telling you, it's all about your environment. If you're reading 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day and putting that good stuff in your brain, if you're watching a personal growth giant every day and putting that good stuff in your brain, and if you're running with winners, then I'm telling you what, you'll start doing big things. It's all about changing our environment, guys. Our environment is what creates the paradigm in our brain. That paradigm is either going to tell you you can do it or you can't. And if you put good stuff in your brain and running with winners, people that are going somewhere, then I'm telling you right now, your brain will start telling you, you can do it. Yeah, you can. You can do it. But if I'm running with losers and I'm putting mush in my brain all the time, then my paradigm is going to be telling me, no, you need to think smaller. You need to think smaller. No, baby, we need to think bigger, but it's all about our environment. Or anyway, there we go. Ideas are everywhere. Action is rare, and that's why action is the separator. It's the bridge between potential and reality. The law of motion applies to life, just like in physics. Nothing changes until something moves. You can dream, plan, visualize, manifest, and journal for years, but if you never act, nothing happens. Amen or oh me? Amen or oh me to that one? Let me read that one again. You can plan, dream, visualize, manifest, and journal for years. But if you never act, nothing happens. Oh my gosh. Laura says amen. Jay says amen. Shamia, I hope I didn't mess that up. Shamia says amen. The Gentle Reset says amen. Oh my gosh. Ronald says amen. Y'all got so many amens. I'm going to say that one more time because I love it. You can dream, plan, visualize, manifest, and journal for years, but if you never act, nothing happens. The universe is structured to respond to movement. When you show up, doors open. When you take a step, the path becomes clearer. When you commit, people and resources start showing up. And I'm telling you what, that is a true fact in my own life. When I was standing in that parking lot at Lakeview High School, struggling to pay my bills and made a decision to change my life, things just started happening, baby. It's going to take you making that decision, huh? It's going to take you making that decision. The universe is structured to respond to movement. When you show up, doors open. When you take a step, the path becomes clearer. When you commit, people and resources start showing up in your life. Why action unlocks opportunity? Y'all ready for this? Number one, action creates feedback. You learn more from one step in the real world than 10 hours of thinking. Action gives you data, direction, and growth. Action signals belief. Action says, I believe this is possible. I believe this is possible. The universe doesn't respond to doubt, it responds to boldness. Action builds momentum. Small steps compound. Progress builds confidence. Confidence leads to more action, and the cycle continues. Action attracts support. People are drawn to motion. Investors fund doers. Partners seek builders. Mentors help movers. The world doesn't pay for potential. Everyone knows someone who is full of potential but stuck. They're always about to start a business, always about to write the book, always about to launch the podcast, always about to get in shape, always about to go all in. But then days turn into weeks, turn into months, turn into years, turn into decades, and they never do anything. Oh my gosh. Everyone knows someone who's full of potential but stuck. They're always about to start a business, write a book, launch a podcast, get in shape, go all in, but then time keeps passing. See, the universe doesn't reward intentions, it rewards execution. You can have the best intentions of the world. You know, I tell you what, you can have the best intention in the world, but I take somebody that does a little bit over somebody with a great intention. It's all about doing. You got to do. You got to go for it. I mean, you got to start. I mean, come on, baby. Come on. Real world example. How about Sarah Blakely, founder of Spanx? Huh? Y'all heard of Sarah Blakely, I'm guessing. Had no fashion background, no investors, and no connections, but she took action. She cold called hosiery mills. She pitched stores. She sent products directly to Oprah's team, and she kept going step after step, rejection after rejection. Today, she's a billionaire, not because she waited, but because she moved. Perfection is the enemy of progress. And you go, what do you mean by that, Presley? Guys, most people They want to get it perfect. Well, there's no such thing as perfect. So they just keep trying to get it perfect. Oh, I need to do a couple of more things before I start. And then they get those done and they think, I need to do a couple of more things before I start. And all of a sudden, time just keeps passing and they do nothing but just keep trying to get it perfect. Huh? Perfection is the enemy of progress. Many people stay stuck waiting for the perfect plan, the perfect timing, the perfect vision of themselves, the perfect version of themselves. And while they wait, life moves on without them. Success doesn't go to the perfect, it goes to the persistent, huh? Start, then adjust. Start, then adjust. You don't need to know everything. You don't have to have a perfect 5-year plan. You don't need anyone's permission. You don't have to have anybody sign off on your success. You just need to start, because when you move, the universe moves too. The universe has a habit of rising to meet bold decisions. Let me say that again. The universe has a habit of meeting bold decisions. I'm telling you what, baby, isn't it time we make some bold decisions and start? Huh? Isn't it time? Come on, baby. Isn't it time? Perfection is the enemy of progress. Yep, you're right. Good morning, everybody. I'm reading my notes. I write notes. I give speeches, so I got notebooks full of notes over there. So I go over notes all the time. Like this morning, I got over there and I went through a couple of my notebooks and pulled out some notes to go over with you guys. Walk in faith, not fear. You're so right on that. Jay says, let's go, coach. I'm going. You know, I meant to move myself from this side of the room to the other side because the sun started coming through. I guess everything's changing. The sun started coming through there a couple of days ago, and now it for about 20, 30 minutes, it gets sunny over here. So I guess I need to move. But anyway, I'll do that. But anyway, y'all bear with the sun. I'm sorry. Guys, if you're wondering, I'm Presley Swagerty. I grew up in the ghettos of South Dallas. I coached high school basketball for 16 years. I made a decision to change my life and did. So I'm living proof. You can come out of the ghettos and be in your 40s and be struggling financially, and you can still make something out of yourself. I have been blessed to make a bunch of money in my life, and I want to help you do the same. So check our podcast channel out. Get on these lives every morning. And I'm going to tell you the big one, if you're really wanting to change your life, guys, is getting our university. We got a success school. It's called Residual Earners University. And I'm telling you, go check it out. It's $29, but it'll be the best $29 you spend. You go, well, why do you charge us $29? Because I have people that work full time on this university. I got to pay them. I'm telling you, guys, it's not a little course you take. It is a thought out university. We just are finishing up 7 new courses that we're fixing to put in there. I'm telling you, it's amazing. It is amazing. And if you want me to mentor you, if you want to get to know me on a personal level and me help you, get in our university and I'll do that, guys. Come on. If you're wanting to change your life, if you're wanting to make some money, start a business, scale a business, if you're wanting to hang out with some winners, if you're wanting to network with business people, jump in our university and try us out. Also, it's like Facebook. We post in there every day. We got thousands of posts, and you scroll in our university. Only the difference between us and like Facebook is in ours, it's 100% positivity. Our videos are positive. Our quotes are positive. Our stories are positive. Our business tips. You're scrolling through and living in positivity. It's part of the environment that's going to help you be a success. So again, if you're wanting to change your life, try us out. Go to joinreu.com. Join REU.com. REU standing for Residual Earners University. We built it on the school platform, SKOOL. So what you'll do is you'll go into joinreu.com. It'll take you to our landing page. You put your name and your email, you click submit, and it'll take you over to the school sign-up page, because you sign up in the school because that's where we built it. And then after you're in, get your mobile device and go to your app store and download the school app, SKOOL. It's free to do. And then you can access the university through your mobile device. I do 99% of my stuff through my mobile device. So, man, I'm telling you, come join us. Join REU.com. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Talon says financial freedom is the goal 2025, and we definitely going to achieve it together. Amen. Amen. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, man. Luke, good morning. Brianna, good morning. Jay is liking the live. We're at 35,000 likes, guys. Could we tap on that screen and get to 50 real quick? If y'all are just sitting around, if you're getting something out of this, tap on that screen for me. Oh my gosh. Dream big, work hard, see the job through. You know, that's my mantra in life. Did y'all know that? Dream big, work hard, see the job through. Oh, dream big, work hard, see the job through. You know, we got to dream big. I'm telling you, all of us need to get back in the dream business again. And I've already talked about that a little bit today. Dream big, then work hard. The magic you're looking for is in the work you're avoiding. You got to work your butt off if you want to make it big. I'm telling you, but you can do it. But you can do it right now. And then see the job through. The difference maker is, guys, you got to understand this. We get paid for finishing, not for starting. We get paid for finishing, not for starting. So you got to see the job through. If you don't see the job through, you know, here's what happens to most people. They get started with something and they work in it, and boy, they're all in on it. And oh my gosh, then some other shiny toy rolls by. Well, now we jump over there and we start doing that one. Now we're working on this because this is shiny and new and I'm all excited and I'm going and I'm going and I'm going. And then before we finish that, another shiny toy rolls by and we run over there. Oh, I'm going to do this now. And I start doing this and I'm working and I'm working and I'm working and I'm all in and I'm going and I'm going and I'm going. And then another shiny toy rolls by. Guys, it is all about dreaming big, working hard, but then you got to see the job through. I'm all for multiple streams of income, but you don't do them all at once. See, I got my network marketing business where it is rock solid. I got my network marketing business where I make lots of money, millions of dollars, and it comes in whether I'm working it or not. You get that solid. Then I went into the car business. Then I went into the printed circuit board business. Then I went into real estate. Then I went in, and now I'm going into franchising. I'm telling you guys, multiple streams of income are great, but get one thing where it is working big time for you, where now I got my money coming in and it is solid as a rock and I don't have to be babysitting it all the time. And now I can start me something else. And then I get it going and I get it rock solid. And then I don't have to babysit that all the time. So now I move to the next one. And multiple streams of income are great, but where I see people screw up is they try to start 3 or 4 things at one time. No. You can't start 3 or 4 things at one time. Guys, there's not enough hours in the day because if you're really doing one thing big, it's going to take a lot of focus. And especially when you're trying to start your side business while you're keeping your job, then it really takes so much time. So start one thing, get it rocking, fire your boss, get it going solid, and then start looking to do something else. And I see where some of you guys are asking about network marketing. Yes, I'm the number 1 earner in the company and I've made millions of dollars, but I don't pitch it on here. But if you want to direct message me, I'm happy to answer your questions. So just direct message me and say, Presley, how do you make all that money in network marketing? And I'm happy to talk to you offline about it. Fair enough. I just made a decision when I started this. I wouldn't pitch anything on my live. So that's why I don't do it. But anyway, I'm not ignoring you when I see those questions come across. I just don't talk about it on here. So direct message me. All right, here we go. Dream big, work hard, see the job through. A battle cry for builders, believers, and finishers. This isn't just a motto, it's a life strategy. It's my life strategy. Dream big, work hard, see the job through. That's my life. That's my mantra in my life. It's a compass for those determined to rise. If you will adopt this and start dreaming again, getting excited about life, doing your vision board, going for what you want, and then you're willing to work hard, and then you're willing to see the job through, I'm telling you, you and I can accomplish great and mighty things in our life. We can accomplish great and mighty things in our life, guys. Come on, let's do this, huh? Success is never the result of a single moment. It's the outcome of 3 relentless choices repeated day after day. Dream big, refuse to play small. I'm telling you what, Guys, if I could get you to dreaming big and get excited about life again, I'm telling you, you got so much freaking potential in you, it would scare you. But you got to get excited about life again, which means you got to start dreaming again. We got to start thinking about what we want. You know, if you go to bed and wake up and go to bed and wake up and go to bed and wake up, and you don't have any dreams, no visions, you're not really going for anything, then I'm telling you what, you are in a rut. And a rut is just a grave with both ends knocked out. Get out of that freaking rut. Let's get excited about life again, huh? I guarantee you, I can almost guarantee when you were younger, you had some dreams, and then you just kind of let life beat them out of you, and then you lose them one at a time, to pretty soon you're just existing. Baby. No, we don't want to exist. Life's too short. Life's too short. Oh my gosh. Dream big, refuse to play small, work hard, out-discipline the competition. Do you realize it's discipline that's going to get you where you want to go? That's self-discipline, doing what you're supposed to do, when you're supposed to do it, whether you feel like it or not. Come on, baby. And then see the job through. Finish what you start. You know, my kids, I tried to teach them that. If they said they wanted to play, let's say they want to play soccer, and then after a couple of games into the season, Dad, I don't want to play soccer anymore. I say, well, you don't have to, but you're going to finish this season. I didn't let them quit in the middle of anything. I don't think we want to teach our kids to quit. I think we want to teach our kids, if you start it, you finish it. Now, when the season's over, if you don't want to play again next year, that's your business and you don't have to. But if you're telling me we're going to start it, we're going to finish it. And I think we got to teach. I think we got to teach people that you finish what you start, huh? Oh my gosh. Dream big, refuse to play small, work hard, out-discipline the competition, and see the job through. Finish what you start. When you combine these three, you create momentum that few can match. Dream big because the world needs visionaries. Small dreams are safe, but they'll never wake you up early or keep you up late at night. They won't challenge you, stretch you, or elevate anyone else. Oh, I'm telling you what, guys, quit living small. Come on, baby, quit dreaming small. Dream big. This is the only life you and I got. Why would we not be shooting for the stars, huh? This is the only life you and I got. Why would we not be shooting for the stars? Talk to me. Dream big because the world needs visionaries. Small dreams are safe, but they don't motivate you. They'll never wake you up early. They'll never keep you up late at night. They won't challenge you. They won't stretch you. They won't elevate anybody else. Baby, come on. Let's dream big, dream big, dream big. Big dreams, they shake things up. They require faith. They invite criticism and force growth. Oh my gosh, come on, baby, dream big. When you dream big, you see what others miss. You believe in what hasn't happened yet. That's called faith. You commit to becoming more than you currently are. You raise the lid. It's the law of the lid. You and I got to dream big. We got to grow as a person. We got to work hard. We got to see the job through. There's things we can do to guarantee our success, but we got to do them, huh? Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh my gosh. Come on. Come on. When you dream big, you see what others miss. When you dream big, you believe in what hasn't happened yet. When you dream big, you commit to becoming more than you currently are, huh? Yeah, I believe the good Lord. If you read the parable of the talents, I believe it tells us that the good Lord wants us to do the best we can with what we have. I get people all the time, they'll tell me, Presley, I don't think you can make a lot of money and love the Lord. And I go, why do you say that? Well, they say, the Bible says money's evil. No, the Bible says the love of money is the root of all evil. If you got your priorities right, you can make all the money you want. Good Lord, family, health, and money. Make money fourth on your list. Good Lord, family, health, money. And then I think you're in great shape. I think you can make all the money you want, because I get those people that they tell me, you can't love the Lord and have a lot of money. And I'm going, how do you come up with that? Because my Bible says that King David was a man after God's own heart. Do you realize King David was wealthy? You know, do you realize that Job, who went through all those trials and tribulations, if you read the rest of the story, he was wealthy? King Solomon, who wrote books in the Bible, do you realize scholars believe he was probably the richest man that has ever lived? And he loved the Lord and wrote books in the Bible. I mean, come on, don't tell me the best way to help the poor, boys and girls, is to not be one of them, huh? The best way to help the poor is to not be one of them, huh? The Lord is always with us. Amen, Austin. I mean, come on. Eternity is too long to be wrong. You need to get your life right with Jesus. I'll tell you that right now. But it's good, Lord, family, health, and money. Zig Ziglar, I went to church with Zig, and Zig would always say, money's not the most important thing, but it's up there real close to oxygen. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Daniel Johnson just joined our university. Oh, Daniel, welcome. Hey, buddy. Be looking for an email from me. You're going to get my book, Be, Do, and Have More. You're going to get it for free. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Be looking for an email. You get the audio book. Guys, if you haven't joined our university, do it right now. Would y'all stop what you're doing and take just a couple of minutes and join our university and see if it doesn't take you to a new level in your life? Just try it out. See if it doesn't take you to a new level. Dr. James, good morning, Dr. James. Dr. James is going to be our guest speaker Wednesday night. He's going to be doing a Zoom teaching us how to make money with AI. He's got a whole presentation he's going to go through. I am pumped up and fired up, and I've got my notepad ready to take notes. Guys, if you're not in our university, you can't see that stuff. Come on, join us now and catch Dr. James Phomby Wednesday night telling us how to, he is an expert on AI, baby. Come on. We love Dr. James. He has become a friend of mine. Anyway, come on, baby. Join us. Join reu.com. Join reu.com. Come on. Yeah, Marcia, come on. Join us. You can also go to residualearnersuniversity.com. Either one of them will take you there. Stop what you're doing. Go join us. And let's come on, baby. Let's level up. Let's take our life to a new level. And if the university doesn't do it, drop out, baby. Get out of there. But I'm telling you, it will. It will. You're not locked in. Why wouldn't you give it a shot and try to level your life up? Why wouldn't we all be working to get to the top? And I'm telling you, it is so much easier to go to the top if you're doing it with a group of people that are like-minded. Oh, my gosh. Come on. When you dream big, you see what others miss. You believe in what hasn't happened yet. You commit to becoming more than you currently are. Big dreams scare the average, but inspire the driven. Oh, my gosh. Listen to that one. Oh, my gosh. Huh? Big dreams scare the average, but inspire the driven. If your vision fits neatly inside your comfort zone, it is time to expand it, baby. Nothing worth having is in your comfort zone. Let me tell you that right now. Nothing big is in your comfort zone. You got to get out of your comfort zone to do great things in your life. I'm telling you right now. Come on. Come on. If your vision fits neatly inside your comfort zone, it's time to expand it. You were born, come on, baby. You were born to build, not to blend in. Huh? You were not born to blend in. We're born to be great. We're born to show our kids and grandkids that somebody with our last name can do something big, not make a bunch of excuses. You were not born to blend in. You were born to build, lead, and leave a legacy. Come on, baby. Dream big. Big dreams scare the average, but inspire the driven. We're driven, baby. Huh? We're driven. If you're not driven, you need to be. Come on. Get in there with us in our university and let's do this together, huh? Let's take our life to the next level, huh? Let's do this. Go to residualearnersuniversity.com or you can go to joinreu.com. Either one of them will do it. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's start leveling up, huh? Let's take our life to a new level. Let's write that next chapter of our life so freaking radically different that people won't even recognize us in a few months, huh? Let's change our finances, our health, our relationships, our personal growth, our spiritual life. Let's change the whole package. Let's do a total life makeover, huh? Let's do a total life makeover, huh? Come on, baby. Big dreams scare the average, but inspire the driven. Okay, we got to dream big. Number two, we got to work hard. I'm telling you right now, because dreams without sweat are just wishes. Dreams without sweat are just wishes. Dreams are free. The grind is sold separately. There's no escalators to the top. You got to take the stairs, baby. Huh? The magic you're looking for is in the work you're avoiding. If you're lazy, baby, you're going to have a hard time getting to the top. You got to change that. You got to get to working, huh? Junior, good morning. Thanks for the nice words. Katie Lifestyled. Katie Lifestyled. Man, hello, Katie. Oh, good morning. Good morning. Oh, be the underdog. Yep, you can be the underdog. I was an underdog. I came out of the ghettos, taught high school for 16 years. Man, I was certainly anything. Man, if you looked at my resume when I was 40 years old, it was ugly. It was ugly. But I tell you what, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you are in life. I say this all the time. Get this. Everybody listen. It's never too late to be what you could have been. You listening to me? You guys over here on YouTube, you listening? It's never too late to be what you could have been. Come on. Come on. Shonda says, good morning. Aplo says, good morning. Good morning to all you guys. Good morning. Come on, baby. Come on. It's never too late to be what you could have been. You got to work hard because dreams without sweat are just wishes. Dreams are free. The grind is sold separately. Oh, is that good or what? Somebody keeps asking. I got notes. I make notes, and that's what I'm reading off of. You don't get what you want, you get what you work for. You get what you're willing to wake up early for. You get what you're willing to stay up late for. You get what you're willing to say no to distractions for. You get what you're willing to fail forward for. You get what you're willing to outlast obstacles for. I mean, that's what you get. You got to be willing to do some stuff if you want to be a success, boys and girls. Come on. Come on. Oh my gosh, Daniel Fincher just joined us. Welcome, Daniel. Morning, Karen. Thanks for my big heart. I always know it's you when you jump on. Daniel Fincher just joined our university. Guys, if you haven't joined our university, do it right now. Stop what you're doing and go to residualearnersuniversity.com. Residualearnersuniversity.com, or you can go to joinreu.com. Come on, baby. Jump in there with a bunch of winners, a bunch of like-minded people, and let's take your life to the next level. You ready? Come on. Join our success school, baby. Joinreu.com. All right, let's keep going. Oh, you don't get what you want. You get what you're willing to work for. You get what you're willing to wake up early for, to stay up late for, to sacrifice for, to say no to distractions for, to fail forward for, to outlast obstacles for. I mean, huh? What do you think? Hard work is the bridge between your dream and your destiny. Hard work is the bridge between your dream and your destiny, huh? It's not always glamorous. In fact, get this, most of it is done in silence when no one is cheering, when no one is watching. Oh my gosh. I love it. People think an overnight success happens overnight. Nope, an overnight success. You don't see that they were grinding for 2, 3, 4, 5 years to become that overnight success. Huh? It's not always glamorous. In fact, most of it is done in silence when no one is cheering, when no one is watching. But that's where champions are made, in getting up early and staying up late, in the extra rep, in the extra set, in the second try, in the quiet discipline. That's when the champions are made, huh? Work hard even when it's not convenient. Let me say this, you work hard especially when it's not convenient. You got to get back in that dream business again, baby. You got to start dreaming, then you got to start working hard to make those dreams a reality, huh? My coffee's cold. I may have to take a break here in a second and get me another cup of coffee. Work hard when it's not convenient, and I say you work hard especially when it's not convenient. Guys, here's the deal. Get this. Winners hang on when losers let go. Huh? Winners hang on when losers let go. Good morning, LePac. Good to see you this morning. Come on, baby. And by the way, we're at 51,000. Can we hit 75,000 likes? Would y'all tap on that screen for me? Those likes, the shares, all that stuff, that's what helps our algorithm. By the way, guys, I'm going to be giving 50 copies of my book away this afternoon. This afternoon, I'm going to give them away. If you want to get in the running, we're going to pull 50 names out. Here's all you got to do. It's simple to do, and I'll even pay the shipping. You don't even pay shipping. It'll be totally free. Hit follow at the top of the screen. Hit follow. Now, go to our podcast channel on YouTube. So go to YouTube, type in Residual Earners, hit subscribe, and then click on any podcast. Click on any video, go into the comment section and write free books. And we will pull 50 names out this afternoon. So anyway, there you go. We've given away about 1,500 of those rascals. I tell people the only person that doesn't like my giveaway is my assistant because she's got to send them all out. Oh, my gosh. All right, here we go. Work hard even when it's not convenient, and I say especially when it's not convenient. Number 3, see the job through because winners finish. See the job through because winners finish. Oh, my gosh. Starting is fun, finishing is hard, but finishing is what separates dreamers from achievers, huh? A UK salon that clears $3,000 profit a month. Well, good. I love it. Entrepreneurs, that's good. See the job through because winners finish. Starting is fun, finishing is hard, but finishing is what separates dreamers from achievers. Most people don't fail because of a lack of talent. They fail because they didn't finish. Huh? Think that through. Most people don't fail because of a lack of talent. They fail because they didn't finish. They quit when the going got rough. See, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. You know, that's a saying that's been in sports for a long time, but do you realize it applies in the business world as well? When the going gets tough, the tough get going. I'm telling you. That's one of those things where you're going to run into obstacles. You're going to have problems. It's just a fact, baby. You're going to get knocked down. You just got to get your butt back up and get going again. I mean, that's just the way it is. Jay says, absolutely. Bobby says, morning. Morning, Bobby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. We're at 55,000 on the likes. Can we hit 75,000? Would y'all tap on that screen if you're just sitting there? If you're getting something out of this, tap on that screen and get us to 75,000. Those likes really help our algorithms. Most people don't fail because of a lack of talent. They fail because they don't finish. They stopped when it got uncomfortable. They stopped when the results were slow coming. They stopped when someone criticized them. They stopped when the feelings wore off. Guys, I'm telling you right now, doubt will take you out of action, but action will take you out of doubt, baby. Doubt will take you out of action, but action will take you out of doubt. Come on, we got to go. We got to go. We got to make this happen, huh? Come on, baby. Who else is joining our university? Who else is joining our success school? Who wants to be a success? Let me see them. Come on, baby. Come on. If you hadn't joined us, do it now. Get with a bunch of like-minded people and let's take your life to the next level. How about that? Go to joinreu.com and let's take your life up a few notches. You ready? Let's improve your finances, your health, your relationships, your personal growth, your spiritual life. Come on in there and try us, baby. See if you like us. Joinreu.com. Let me mentor you for a while. If you're liking this stuff, you'll love our university because we're full of this stuff, huh? Only we got hundreds of people you can network with. You can get accountability partners. We got video libraries. We got book clubs. Guys, I'm telling you, if you're wanting to take your life up a notch or two, join us. Joinreu.com. We've had several join today. You be one of them. Come on. Come on. By the way, anybody that joins today, I'll even give you the audio version of my book for free. I'll send you an email with that in there. So if you're thinking about joining us, do it today, and I will send you an audio version of my Be, Do, and Have More book for nothing. All right. Most people quit when it got uncomfortable. Most people quit when the results took too long. Most people quit when someone criticized them. Most people quit when the feelings wore off. But you got to be different. You were built to complete the mission. Do you understand me? Winners hang on when losers let go. We're going to keep hanging on, aren't we, residual earners? Yes or yes? Come on. You are different. You were built to complete the mission, to press on when it was inconvenient, to finish the book, start the business, the degree, the transformation. It is time, baby, that we change our lives. We don't get a do-over. This isn't a dress rehearsal. This is the one and only. Let's go for it. You were created not just to start, but to stand at the finish line with integrity and pride and your hands held up high because you're excited about what's going on. You're excited that you finished the race. You ran through the tape, baby. You got it done. How about that? I'm telling you what, you feel sick inside when you quit. I'm telling you, you get a sick feeling when you know you quit, when you gave up on something you could have done. Just because it got hard. There's no feeling like knowing you finished, holding those hands up in the air as a victor. Oh my gosh. Come on, baby. You were created not just to start, but to stand at the finish line with integrity and pride in your accomplishment. Choose your hard. Build what others only talk about. Dreaming big is hard. You'll be misunderstood. Working hard is hard. You'll get tired. But finishing hard, you'll be tested. Let me say that again. Dreaming big is hard because you'll be misunderstood. Working hard is hard because you'll get tired. And finishing is hard because you'll be tested. But do you know what's harder? Listen to this. Do you know what's harder? Living small. Regretting the life you never built. Explaining to your children why you quit. Wondering what could have been if you would have just pushed through. Boy, that last one is tough. That's called regret. Wondering what could have been if you would have just pushed through, huh? So choose your hard. Dream bigger than they say you should. Work harder than they think you will. Finish stronger than anyone expects. Oh my gosh, I'm going to say those again. Listen to that. That's strong, baby. Dream bigger than they say you should. Work harder than they think you will. Finish stronger than anyone expects, because this isn't just a quote. It's a commandment for champions, baby. Dream big, work hard, see the job through. That is my mantra in life. Dream big, work hard, see the job through. Oh my gosh. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Kennedy says, I needed to hear this today. Well, I'm excited. That's awesome. I'm glad I could add something to your life. Kennedy. Oh, man, good morning, everybody. Good morning. This gentle reset by Rebecca. Thanks for this. You're welcome, Rebecca. Good morning, everybody. If you're just jumping on here, I'm Presley Swagerty. I am a guy that came out of the ghettos, literally, no dad. My mom worked in a sewing factory. I was a high school basketball coach for 16 years, but you know, you don't make any money in public education, and I about starved to death. I was facing bankruptcy and foreclosure. I made a decision standing in a parking lot one day to change my life. And I tell you what, if you'll truly make a decision, commit to it and focus on it, things start happening. You know, everything comes from the Lord. That verse that everything is from him, through him, and to him, that is so true. That sums up the entire Bible. Everything is from him, through him, and to him. So I believe everything's from the Lord. But for whatever reason, if you'll make a decision and commit to it and focus on it, great and mighty forces just come to your aid. Things start happening. I can't explain why. I'm not smart enough to understand why, but it just does. I believe the law of attraction is real, and whatever we focused on, we attract to us, and I think that's part of it. But again, all that came from the Lord. But I'm just telling you guys, if you will make a decision today that you really want to change your life, if you want to take your life up a few notches, then I'm telling you what, great and mighty forces will come to your aid, and it'll help you. I don't understand it, but it works. It's all about the focus and the belief and the commitment. I mean, you got to truly make a decision. I don't mean like those little New Year's resolutions that you make on December 31st and you've already forgot them on January 15th. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about something where you truly commit. Where you truly focus, where you're truly into it. I mean, you know, if you'll do that, I tell you what, it just, things happen, and great and mighty forces will come and help you. But it takes that. And I stood in a parking lot one day after digging change out of an ashtray to eat a $2 lunch. Understand, I'm the head basketball coach at Lakeview High School. I got a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, and I can't pay a $2 school lunch. I have to go dig. Man, Preston's in our university. Yep. Welcome, Preston. I'm excited you're here. Guys, if you hadn't joined our success school, do it right now. Stop what you're doing. Do it right now. Go to joinreu.com and go in there and let's start running with winners. Let's start getting our thinking right. Start running with like-minded people that are going somewhere, and watch how we'll take your life to the next level. There's courses, there's video libraries, there's book clubs, there's accountability partners. There's, I mean, I could go on and on. Kevin Brown's in our university. I love it. I love it. Come on, baby. Come on, join us. Join reu.com. And just, if you want to take your life to the next level, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Let's do this. Oh, my gosh. Danton. Yep, love Danton. But I was standing in that parking lot when I made that decision. I'm telling you, make a decision today if you really want to do something different with your life. You can do it. I'm telling you right now, you can do it. Is it going to be easy? But is it worth it? Absolutely. Absolutely. If you'll make a decision to change your life, I'm telling you what, you can do it, guys. Everybody listening to me, you're created in God's image. You got greatness in you. You've got greatness in you. You got untapped potential. You just got to quit thinking you can't and start thinking you can. And it's all about your environment, boys and girls. If you're putting good stuff in your mind, if you're running with winners, I'm telling you, you can accomplish anything. Because if I'm in a room full of doers, it's hard for me to just keep sitting on my butt. If I'm in a room full of movers and shakers, it's hard for me to just keep sitting on my butt. That's why it's so key that we run with people that are positive and motivated and see the glass half full. They're on the road to success. They're good money managers. They're saving money. They're getting out of debt. They're investing. They're buying real estate. They're starting businesses. If I'm running with people that are doing stuff like that, it is next to impossible for me to sit around and do nothing. But if I'm sitting in a room full of negative, dull, disillusioned, frustrated crybabies, then you know what you become? You become a negative, dull, disillusioned, frustrated crybaby, because the people we run with rubs off on us. It is human nature that the core group, that inner circle that we spend our time with, we're going to take on their characteristics. That's just common sense, guys. I mean, that we just do that as human beings. We take on the characteristics of the group we spend the most time with. You're going to walk like them, talk like them, look like them, think like them, smell like them, be like them. I'm telling you, you're going to take on all their characteristics. Jenny Ann's part of our university. I love it. Come on, baby. Come on. If you hadn't joined us, do it right now. Come on. Come on. You want to change your life or not? Let's go. Let's go. Let me mentor you. Jump in our university and let me mentor you. $29, but it'll be the best $29 you invest in yourself, baby. Come on. Come on. Let's do this. Join reu.com. Join reu.com. REU standing for Residual Earners University. Oh, my gosh. Come on. Join all these other people, baby. Let's go. Huh? Y'all ready? Let's change some lives. I mean, let's do this, huh? But it's about your environment. I believe that's why the university is so important, because you can get in there and you can immerse yourself in positivity. You can immerse yourself with people that are going somewhere. You can immerse yourself with the growing attitude that we have in there. That's what it's all about, guys, because it's your environment that's going to determine your future. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's do this. Join reu.com. Oh, I'm out of coffee now. My gosh, that's terrible. Anyway, come on, make a decision today. Focus on it and watch what happens. Make a decision, commit to it, focus on it, and watch what happens. I'm telling you, everybody listening to me, you can change anything you want in your life. But get this, guys, here's a key lesson in life. What you don't change, you're choosing. Inaction is a choice, baby. Inaction is a choice. So either we change the things we don't like about our life or we're choosing it. So just understand that going in. And I'm telling you right now, let's change what we don't like about our life. Let's change it. Huh? Let's go for it. Make a decision, commit to it, focus on it, and let's go. And then look in that mirror and say, if it's to be, it's up to me, baby. If it's to be, it's up to me. Quit blaming somebody else for your lack of success. And I don't care where you came from. I came out of the ghettos. I had an abusive father that ran off when I was 9. I had emotional scars to get over, all that crap. But you know what? Either when you get to that hurdle, bottom line, end of sentence, either you get over it or you don't. I decided to get over it. And yeah, I had a bigger hurdle than a lot of people in my life, but so what? You know, we're not going to understand why that is until we get to heaven and can ask the good Lord himself. I mean, we don't know why some people have an easier road than other people have. But I'm thankful for my hard road, because if I would have grown up with a silver spoon in my mouth, I couldn't get on here and talk to you about anybody can change their life. Anybody can make millions of dollars. Anybody can get a millionaire mindset. Anybody can create wealth. I couldn't get on here and say that if I'd have grown up with a silver spoon in my mouth. I grew up with a plastic spoon in my mouth. So I know that it doesn't matter where you come from, and it doesn't matter when you start. Guys, I was in my 40s when I made the decision to change my life. Doesn't matter. It's never too late to be what you could have been. Listen to that statement and understand it. Put this in your mind and keep it there. It's never too late to be what you could have been. It's never too late to be what you could have been. Quit thinking it's too late. I don't care if you're 18 to 80. Let's go. None of us know how much longer we got on this earth. Let's go. Let's start making something out of ourselves, because, guys, every one of us are leaving a legacy. We're leaving a legacy. What legacy are you leaving? Are you teaching your kids and grandkids that somebody with your last name can do something big? Or are you teaching your kids and grandkids that somebody with your last name just makes excuses all the time, huh? And understand, get this is powerful. You're not just affecting your kids and grandkids. You're affecting their kids and grandkids and their kids and grandkids. In other words, you're affecting generations to come by what you do. Yep. And that's strong, baby. That's strong. Isn't it time we decide that we're going to do something big with our lives? Come on, baby. Here's my success starter kit, and then I'm going to go get me a cup of coffee, okay? I'm not leaving, but I'm going to run and get me a cup of coffee. Here's the success starter kit. Do you a vision board. Go to a computer that has a printer and simply print off a picture of your dream car, your dream house, your dream boat, your dream plane, your dream vacation, your dream second home, your dream jewelry, your church, if you want to give big to your church, your kids, if you want to do something big for your kids. Print off some pictures, baby. Simple pictures printed off on a computer printer, nothing fancy, and just print them off. Then get you some tape. And somewhere in your house, make a little collage, sticking those pictures up there where you can see them every day. And I'm not saying put it in your living room, put it on the back of your closet door. It doesn't matter, just somewhere where you see it every day. So it's a reminder of, here's why I'm busting my butt. Here's why I'm growing as a person. Here's why I'm doing what I'm doing, because that's the life I want for me and my family right there. A vision board, number one. Number two, write your goals down. Baby, do you realize only 3% of the population has written goals, but do you realize that 3% makes on average 10 times what everybody else does? Makes on average 10 times what everybody else does. Can I interest you maybe in writing some goals down? 5 to 10 goals is all you want. If you get more than that, you can't focus on them. So 5 to 10 goals. And I'm going to say at the top of your goals list should be debt-free. Get your butt out of debt. Quit spending and start paying off debt. I'm telling you what, debt is an anchor, baby. But debt-free, one. Number two, start a business. Start a business, guys. Come on. Either you're building your dream life or somebody hires you to build theirs. Let's start something on the side. I call it our 5 to 9 business. 5 to 9 in the morning, work on your business. 5 to 9 at night, work on your business. During the day, you go into that job so you can pay the bills. But get you a business started. You go, well, Presley, I already got one started. Great. Then let's scale your business. Your goal should be scale your business. Let's take it to where we're netting 20 grand a month, 50 grand a month, 100 grand a month. Let's get more vans. Let's get more locations. Let's franchise it. Let's do something. Start thinking big if you got a business. Come on, baby, let's go for it. How about you want real estate? Okay, I want 5 rental properties in the next few months. Okay, great. Now we got a goal. How about I want to lose some weight? I want to lose 40 pounds. Okay, baby, let's put I want to lose 40 pounds on there. Guys, have a vision board, number 1. Write down your goals, number 2, and let's go for it because, see, the goals are the stepping stones to that vision board. And if you'll wake up every day with purpose and passion and going for those goals, I'm telling you what, you can accomplish anything you set your mind to. Come on, baby. We got to have direction, though. Vision board, number 1, goals, number 2. Here's my 5-step success starter kit. 1 is vision board, 2 is goals. Now we switch. We go from what direction do I want to go to I got to grow as a person, because if you want more, you got to become more. See, guys, you and I don't chase success. We attract success by the person we become. Kind of like the first segment I did today was the law of the lid. We got to raise ourselves up because we have to move up. We can only accomplish what we're willing to grow to, So 3, 4, and 5 are about growing as a person. Number 3, read you that many pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day. Man, thanks for all the gifts, guys. Thank you. I love it. Lost 22 pounds. That's awesome. We don't chase, we attract. Yes, Sandra. Come on, baby. 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day. In a week, you've read 70 pages. In a month, you've read 300 pages. In a year, you've read 3,650 pages. You've read 15 to 20 good books, and your mind ain't the same, baby. Thanks, Karen. 10 pages a day, doing that little bit every day. If you do it for a year, you're not the same person. You've reinvented yourself, baby. You got so much knowledge in your brain, it's scary. You got so much knowledge in your brain, it's scary. Come on, 10 pages a day. Do that little bit every day. And in a year, you've read 15 to 20 good books. You got so many ideas on how to change your life, on how to make money, on businesses you can start. It'll scare you. So number 1 in my 5-step success starter kit, number 1, do a vision board. Number 2, write your goals down. Number 3, start reading 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day. Number 4, watch you one personal growth giant every day. Watch you one personal growth giant every day. Watch you one personal growth giant every day. Come on. Zig Ziglar, Stephen Covey, Les Brown, Joyce Myers, Tony Robbins, Brendan Burchard, Simon Sinek, Ed Mylett, Dan Martell, Brian Tracy, Jim Rohn, Art Williams, Alex Hermosi, Mel Robbins, Byron Golden. Come on, pick you one and watch them every day. Well, in a year, if I'm watching one a day, I've watched 365 personal growth segments. I got so many ideas, I don't know what to do. I got ideas on how to change my life. I got ideas on how to make money. I got ideas on businesses I can start. Number 1, vision board. Number 2, goals. Number 3, 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book. Number 4, watch one personal growth giant every day. And number 5, the last one, run with winners. Run with winners. Run with winners. I'm telling you right now, baby, you show me who you run with, and I'm going to show you who you are or who you're going to be. You show me who you run with, and I'm going to show you who you are or who you're going to be. Come on. Guys, if you're running with winners, it rubs off. The problem is if you run with losers, it rubs off on you too. See, if you're running with positive, motivated people that see the glass half full, they're going somewhere with their life, they're good money managers, they're getting out of debt, they're saving money, they're investing money, they're starting a business, they're buying some real estate, they're doing something with their life, they're going places. All that stuff starts rubbing off on you, and you start feeling like you can do it too. You know, the example I use all the time is this, that if I came to you and I said, hey, can your kids run around with a bunch of juvenile delinquents? What would you tell me? I'm pretty sure you would say, heck no, Presley, my kids can't run around with juvenile delinquents. Okay, good answer. Why? Well, Presley, because if my kids are running around with juvenile delinquents, they're probably going to become a juvenile delinquent. You're right. Do you understand that applies to you too? If you're running with losers, you're going to be a loser. And when I say loser, I don't mean they're bad people necessarily. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying they're stuck. They're going nowhere. They're not doing anything to change their life. They're just in neutral. Guys, if I'm running with a bunch of people in neutral, I'm going to be in neutral too. I'm going to be stuck too. You got to run with the winners. I'll say it again. If you run with winners, you'll be a winner. Show me who you run with, and I'll show you who you are or who you're going to be. So my 5-step success starter kit. Let's all do this today and watch our life start changing. Do you a vision board? Man, Serena's in our university. I love that, man. Serena, I love it. Come on, baby. If you hadn't joined our university, do it right now. Join REU.com. Join REU.com. Be part of the movement. Let's start changing your life too. Anyway, vision board. Number 1. Number 2, write 5 to 10 goals down. Number 3, read 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day. Number 4, watch one personal growth giant every day. Number 5, start running with winners. If you will do those 5 little simple steps, you'll have direction with the vision board and the goals. You'll start growing if you start reading the books and watching the personal growth giants and running with the winners. And I get people that they'll say, well, Presley, that's great for mindset, but I want to make money. What do I do? Guys, if you're reading 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book, that's 15 to 20 of those in a year. You're going to get ideas. If you're watching a personal growth giant every day, you're going to get ideas. And if you're running with winners, you're going to get more freaking ideas than you know what to do with, guys. I'm telling you, you'll get ideas on how to make money in a business you can start. All this stuff I teach, guys, works together to change your whole life. And I'm going to say it again. It's never too late to be what you could have been. But you got to do something. You got to change something. So let's do the vision board. Write the goals down today. Do you realize how long it'll take you to do a vision board? Maybe 30 minutes. Maybe. All you're doing is printing off some pictures off the internet and getting some tape and making a little collage on the back of your closet door. I mean, that's it. Writing goals down. How long do you think it'll take you to write 5 to 10 goals down? If you put thought into it, maybe 30 minutes. So now I've got an hour invested, but I got direction in my life. And I get up now with purpose and passion because I know where I'm going. I know what I want, and I'm after it. I'm after it for me and my family, huh? And then we learn that we got to grow as a person if we want to grow. So how long does it take you to read 10 pages? 10 or 15 minutes? If you do that a little bit every day, in a year, you've read 15 to 20 books. Come on, just do it a little bit every day. Watching one personal growth giant every day. Well, if I want to get up 30 minutes early, if I'll get up 30 minutes early, that gives me time to read my 10 pages and watch my personal growth giant. Quit hugging that pillow for 30 freaking minutes and get up and start changing your life, huh? Because I guarantee this will work. Your life will start changing if you'll do those 5 steps I'm talking about. And then the big one, though, the big one. All those things are important, but the big one is who you run with. And baby, if you don't, I saw somebody a minute ago said they don't have winners to run with. Yes, you do. Get on my lives every morning, run with me. I'm a winner, baby. Get on my lives every day. I'm a winner. Run with me. Get in our university. Run with me and hundreds of other winners in our university. Take some of our courses on, my blueprint for success is in there. How did I go from ghetto to millionaire? It's in there, baby. It's in modules. We've got it where you just work your way through it. And I teach you how to set goals. I teach you how to budget. I teach you how to get out of debt. I teach you how to start a business. It's all in a course right there. We've got bunches of courses, though, not just that one. And we have experts coming in like Wednesday night. We're going to have James Fombey. Dr. James Fombey is going to be teaching how to make money with AI. How to make money with AI. That's Wednesday night, going to be taught in our university. We've got a video library that's massive. I mean, huh? Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Oh, my gosh. Join REU.com. I couldn't believe any more than I believe that if you'll jump in our university, it'll change your life. Getting to running with winners, getting to be in an environment that's positive, I'm telling you, it's the game changer. Join REU.com if you're really wanting to change your life, baby. Oh my gosh. Do our 5-step success starter kit and join our university. All right, here we go. I'm not leaving, but I'm going to run and get me a cup of coffee. Here's the deal. You got a couple of choices here. One, if you want to get in the running for a free book, my assistant's going to pull names this afternoon. So if you want to get in the running for my book free, I'll even pay shipping, simply hit follow right up there at the top. Hit follow. All that means is you can find me when I go live. That just makes it easier to find me when I go live. Following doesn't mean anything. It's not a big deal. So hit follow at the top of the screen up there. Now, go to our podcast channel on YouTube. So go to YouTube, type in Residual Earners. Type in Residual Earners. That'll pull our podcast channel up. Hit subscribe, and then click on any podcast. Click on any video, go into the comment section, and write free books. And this afternoon, my assistant will pull that out. 50 names, 50 of them. I see where a couple of people keep asking about network marketing. If you want to know more about that, I'm happy to share it. I'm the number one earner, made millions of dollars, but I don't pitch it on here. So just direct message me and say, Presley, how do we make money in network marketing? I'm happy to go offline and answer that. And then if you haven't joined our university, do it right now. I'm going to go get me a cup of coffee. I'm going to be gone for about 1 minute, run and get the cup of coffee. But while I'm getting my cup of coffee, go to joinreu.com and join us. I'm going to get a cup of coffee. My guy, Stacy Townsend, just joined us. I love it. While I'm going to get my coffee, welcome, Stacy. While I'm going to get my coffee, y'all join us. Join reu.com, and I'm going to get me a cup of coffee, and I'll be right back. If somebody would put in the chat that I'm running to get a cup of coffee, I'm coming back. People get on here, and they're going to wonder, where'd he go? I'm back. New cup of coffee and all, and my gosh, over 200 people just kept sitting here waiting. Good morning, everybody. He's probably purchased a coffee company by now. No, I hadn't bought a coffee company. It's funny you say that. The franchise business I'm getting in is tea, nobility, where you can you can come in and we got taps and you can get all kinds of teas and you can do boba in it. We do smoothies, all that sort of stuff. I'm getting in that kind of franchise. Now, obviously, I'm not going to be running the day-to-day, but I'm excited about that. So anyway, good morning, everybody. How are we doing today? Everybody good today? I'm good, man. Today's a good day to make it a great day, right? A good day to make it a great day. Oh, I need to get my microphone back over here. It'll help. Y'all can hear me a little better. Anyway, good day to make it a great day. Man, hello, everybody. I'm Presley Swagerty. If you just getting here, I am a guy that grew up in the ghettos and used to coach high school basketball. I still love hoops. I don't watch it as much as I used to, but I still love it. When I was coaching, I didn't miss a game, man. I watched everything. But now, I'm a Maverick fan. I can't wait to see what Cooper Flag can do and all that. So I'm a basketball guy, but I don't watch much TV. I call a TV a time-wasting electronic income reducer. I call a TV a time-wasting electronic income reducer. So I'm not saying you can't watch your favorite sports team or your favorite sitcom, but if you're sitting around watching TV all day, baby, that's not the road to success. I'm telling you right now, be learning something, be growing, be improving yourself, be raising your lid. We talked about the law of the lid. I mean, come on, let's understand that we got to grow, baby. Where did I go to college? I went to UTA, University of Texas at Arlington. The reason I went there is, see, I grew up in the ghettos. My mom worked in a sewing factory because my dad had run off and we were dirt poor. I had to work my way through school, so I had to go to a place I could commute. So I drove about an hour a day there and an hour back every day to UTA. I'd sleep on a buddy's couch every once in a while so I wouldn't have to do the driving. But anyway, that's where I went to school. Got a degree in history and math so I could teach. And then a little bit later, I got me a master's degree in physical education. So I can teach you about biceps and triceps and lats and quads and all that sort of stuff. But I had no business background, so I had to learn that myself. So I keep telling you, you can learn business. The first banking meeting I ever sat through when I was wanting to buy a piece of real estate, they started talking about EBITDA and ROI and cash on cash return and P&Ls and balance sheets and cash flow statements and all this stuff. And man, it was over my head. They might as well have been talking Chinese to me. But you know what? I came home and I went to YouTube and I typed in how to read financial statements. And baby, there's a bunch of videos popped up and I started watching me a video or two every day. And now, baby, I know all those financial terms, that financial lingo. I can do P&Ls and balance sheets and cash flow statements. I know how they interact with each other. I know all that stuff. But it just took me teaching myself. I mean, come on, you can learn anything you want to learn. You say you want to get into real estate? Great, let's do it. And you go, well, I don't know anything about real estate. Okay, learn. You realize you can become an expert in real estate? Read books on real estate, listen to podcasts on real estate, watch YouTube videos on real estate, go to networking events on real estate, get you a mentor for real estate, go to conferences on real estate, go to seminars on real estate, take an online class on real estate. Baby, there's so many ways you can become an expert at anything you want to. I was looking at laundromats a while back because a buddy of mine was starting laundromats. I even drove over an hour to be at a grand opening of a laundromat, but I came back home and in YouTube again, I typed in how to start a laundromat. Man, a bunch of videos popped up on laundromats. I mean, you can learn about anything you want to learn. Just make a decision and let's get going, huh? Come on, baby. We're at 76,000 likes. Can we hit 100,000, huh? Oh my gosh. Come on. Learn whatever you want to learn. Come on. What about intellectual property? I'm not quite sure what you're asking me on that. I don't know. Are you asking me or are y'all talking amongst yourselves? That's insane. We just decided to open one. I truly feel like that was a sign we are right. Awesome, Marissa. I was there first building social media before Facebook. Wow, that's awesome. You guys, I love listening to your comments. So stick comments down there, baby. I love all that. And everybody likes to read them too. I learn stuff too. Come on, baby. We're going to hit 100,000 likes. Tap on that screen. We're at 77,000. Come on. That's what you call intellectual property. Yeah, I know what intellectual property is. I just didn't know what your question was. Anyway, let's keep moving, baby. But anyway, I'm excited to be here with you guys. If you're new on here, I am Presley Swagerty. Presley, Presley, Swagerty, Swagerty. If you want to read about me and my bio and all that, go to my website, PresleySwagerty.com, and check me out. Joanne's in our university. I love that. Good morning, Joanne. Guys, if you hadn't joined our university, do it right now. Fire it up, man. Fire it up. Just gave me a bunch of lightning bolts. Thank you. Good morning, Tim Miller. If you haven't joined our university, do it right now. It's our success school. join REU.com. Come on, baby. Jump in there with us and get in an environment where we raise your bar, huh? Where we raise your lid, where we level up, where we take your life to the next level. That's our goal to do that, huh? Oh, good morning, everybody. My husband is a finance manager. We went from 2 addicts to where we are today and growing. I love it. I love it, Marissa. I love it. That's awesome. You know, guys, it's never too late. I mean, all it takes is a decision. Do you realize the next chapter of your life, the pages are blank? Next chapter of your life, the pages are blank. Starting today, the pages are blank. You can write anything you want on the pages of the next chapter of your life. Why wouldn't we write something that's amazing, huh? I mean, and let's write it so radically different that people know us today won't even recognize us in a few months, huh? How about that? Let's change our finances, our health, our relationships, our personal growth, our spiritual life, huh? Finances. Let's start thinking about what business we can start, huh? Let's start building our financial future. Let's start building our dream life, huh? Let's start thinking about a business we can start. Number 2, our health. Let's get healthy, huh? Let's start eating better. Let's start exercising. Let's lose that weight. Come on. Quit thinking about it and be about it, huh? Number 3, relationships. Let's get out of toxic relationships, baby. Come on. Get out of them. Get away from those people. If you're negative, my legs still work. I'm out of here. That's my theory. If you're negative, my legs still work. I'm out of here. Come on. Get out of toxic relationships. Number 4, personal growth. Get obsessed with personal growth, because if you want more, you got to become more. You and I don't chase success. We attract it by the person we become. Get obsessed with personal growth. And then spiritual life. I tell people all the time, eternity's too long to be wrong, baby. Get your life right with Jesus. Come on. So finances, health, relationships, personal growth, spiritual life. How about it? How about it? Oh, mate. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Do the next chapter. Come on. Starting today, we're going to change it all. It doesn't matter where we come from, what we've done. I get people all the time go, well, Presley, you don't understand where I come from. Well, you don't understand where I came from. I came out of the ghettos. So what? Well, Presley, you don't understand. I made a bunch of mistakes in my life. Well, so have I. So have I. I've made a bunch of mistakes in my life. Okay? Figure it out. I've made a bunch. So what? Those are events. They're behind us. They're history. Well, Presley, you don't understand. I don't have a business degree. Neither do I. It doesn't matter. You know what? It's all what's inside. I'm telling you right now, if you want it bad enough, you'll figure out how to get it done. If you want it bad enough, you'll figure out how to get it done. It's that simple. Let's want it. Let's change our life, huh? I mean, let's look in that mirror. Let's make a decision first that we're going to change our life. Then let's look in that mirror and let's say, if it's to be, it's up to me. Then let's do a vision board and our goals so we got direction. Then let's start obsessing with personal development. Let's start growing as a person by reading 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day, by watching a personal growth channel every day, and by running with winners. Let's change our environment and let's watch how it starts changing us. That's why I believe getting in our university is so key if you're wanting to change your life, because you're in an environment of like-minded people that are all wanting to level up. Come on, go to joinreu.com and join us today, baby. Come on. We're built on the school platform, SKOOL, and it costs $29, but it'll be the best $29 you ever invested in yourself. And it's on that school platform. So you'll go to our landing page by going to joinreu.com. You'll go to our landing page. You'll put your name and your email. It'll take you to the school sign-up page. It's one little form, takes you about 3 minutes, and boom, you're part of our university. And then after you're part of it, get on your mobile device, go to the App Store, and download the school app, SKOOL. It's free to download. And then you can access the university through your mobile device. That's where I do most of mine on the school, is through my mobile device, through my phone. I'm telling you, baby, if you're wanting to change your life, come join us. Come join us. Come on, baby. Join REU.com and let's take life to the next level. Y'all ready? Let's take life to the next level. All right, here we go. We're going to do a vision board and goals. We're going to know where we're going. We're going to start obsessing with personal growth, huh? And then from there, we're going to start focusing on our vision board and our goals, because if we focus on them, we can accomplish them, baby. If we will focus on our vision board and goals, we can accomplish it. You got to understand that you can accomplish anything you set your mind to, guys. Come on, but it takes focus. See, if I will focus on my vision board and goals, and here's what I mean. For me, here's what I do twice a day, every day. I look at my vision board and I read my goals in the morning. Then I look at my vision board and I read my goals at night. I want to keep them fresh on my mind so I know what I'm working towards. I want to keep it fresh where I'm after it. I'm focused on it. So look at your vision board, read your goals, and focus on it. Because if you'll focus on it, then your subconscious starts helping you. Because we've got a reticular cortex, a little organ in the back of our brain down by the base of our skull. And that reticular cortex, it works as a filter system. It runs the reticular activating system, and it works as a filter because our brain gets like 60,000 things coming to it every day. 60,000 things coming to our brain every day. Well, our brain can't process 60,000 things, so that reticular activating system only lets a few things in. But if it knows we're focused on our vision board and goals, it will let stuff in to help us accomplish that because it knows we're focused on it. So your subconscious will start helping you when you focus on that stuff. The other thing that'll happen when you focus on your vision board and goals, the law of attraction kicks in. It kicks in and it starts helping you. The law of attraction, whatever you're focused on, it'll attract into your life. I'm telling you. And all this comes from the good Lord. I know that. But I'm telling you what, the law of attraction is just like the law of gravity. God created them both, but the law of attraction is as real as the law of gravity. It'll attract into your life whatever you're thinking about all the time. Come on, baby. Laura B., thank you. Thank you. The website, joinreu.com. Joinreu.com. Or you can go to residualearnersuniversity.com. Either one of them will take you. Or on here, if you just go to our profile page up at the top, there's a link to our success school. So either in any way you want to go there. Oh my gosh. Come on. Focus. Focus, baby. We can do this, huh? Y'all with me? Let's go for it, huh? Because we got to get to doing things, guys. You know, we can dream and plan and journal and think and all that, but until we start doing something, nothing happens. See, the universe rewards action. It doesn't reward us thinking about it all the time. You see, procrastination is the greatest stealer of dreams there is, I believe, because we're always going to do it later. We're going to do it later. Yeah. Someday I'll do that. You know, someday you got a bunch of good ideas, Presley, and someday I'm going to do that. Someday I'll do me a vision board. Someday I'll write me some goals down. Someday I'll start reading 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book. You know, someday I'll start watching me some personal growth giants. You know, someday I'll start running with winners. You know, someday I'll get out of debt. You know, someday I'll start saving me some money. You know, someday I'll start investing. You know, someday I'll buy me a piece of real estate. You know, someday I'll start me a business. You know, someday I'll. And here's what happens. The days turn into weeks, and the weeks turn into months, and the months turn into years, and the years turn into decades. And we're in the same ugly spot, in that same ugly rut, because we keep saying someday. No, it's got to be today. Today I'll do it. Tap into the power of now. Tap into the power of now. Be a do it now person. The universe rewards action, boys and girls. It doesn't reward us thinking about it. And guys, get this. We're only on this earth for about 4,000 weeks. We can't afford to waste a week. I don't even feel like we can afford to waste a day. Let's get going, huh? Oh my gosh, be a doer. Yes, you got to be a doer. Oh, come on. Where are you, Melissa? I thought you were signing up in our success school. Come on. Residualearnersuniversity.com. Or you can go to joinreu.com. Come on, baby. Step out. Let's do this, guys. All of you guys, let's get signed up. Get in a group of winners and watch what happens. Joinreu.com and let's get going. But we got to start taking action, and I'm going to tell you what holds most of us back. It's fear. We're all scared, man. We're scared. And understand this, I feel fear too. Don't think I'm not fearless. I think I got courage because I feel the fear and do it anyway. See, courage isn't the absence of fear. Courage is being a little scared and doing it anyway, huh? Fired up people. I love that. You know what? Fired up people. Look at this, guys. I love this. I love this. You'll never lose investing in yourself. Yeah, that's why I keep telling people, come on, give our success school a try. Join reu.com. Give us a try. You're investing $29 in yourself. Come on. I'm telling you what, it'll pay dividends in spades. Come on, baby. Oh. But you got to feel the fear and do it anyway. Feel the fear and do it anyway. You know, I tell this story. I try to tell it every day because I think it's that powerful. Listen up, everybody, real quick. I was the head coach at Lakeview High School. Head coach. Yep, head coach. We won, baby. Head basketball coach. Man, one stretch, we won district 7 out of 9 years. I mean, we were winners, baby. We kicked butt and took names. I was in my comfort zone when I was in that gym, but I was struggling financially. High school teachers and coaches don't make any money. So I'm trying to figure out what to do. My old high school coach brought me a network marketing business. I would have never even looked because it wasn't on my list, I'm telling you, but it was Coach Mayo. So I listened to Coach Mayo and I thought, okay, what the heck? He's making some money. I'll give it a shot. So I got in. He come over the next day and he's going to train me. Now there's power to this. Hang one second with me. He come over to train me and he said, okay, Presley, make a list of everybody you've ever known, start making calls, set appointments, and start showing them what we're doing. Pardon me, coach? I don't work the phone, coach. I've never worked the phone. I can teach you how to shoot a jump shot, but I don't work the phone. Presley, you got to make calls. All right, coach. I said, but what if they tell me no, coach? I don't like rejection, coach. Presley, you got to make calls, set appointments, and show them what we're doing. Yeah, a few people are going to say no, but so what? All right, coach. Guys, the next day I'm going to start making these calls. Hang with me because this is stout. I'm making these calls, and my stomach's in knots. I'm nauseated. I'm hating every second of it. Fear's telling me don't do it, but I made a couple of calls. The next day, my stomach's in knots. I'm nauseated. I'm hating every second of it, but I made a couple of calls. The next day, I'm nauseated. My stomach's in knots. I'm hating every second of it, and fear's telling me don't do it, but I made a couple of calls. Now, here's the moral to the story. If I had not made myself make those calls, my business would have never exploded. I would have never become the number one earner in the company. I would have missed out on $40-some-odd million, and my life would be totally different today. Now, here's the scary part and where it applies to you. Here's the scary part. If I'd have not made those calls, my life would have just kept going like it was. It would have just kept going. I would have never known I was literally missing out on a fortune. I would have never known it. Now, here's my question to you. What is fear ruling over you on that if you did it, it might be your defining moment? Is it starting that business? Is it starting that network marketing business? Is it starting that TikTok shop? Is it starting that side hustle? Is it starting that lawn business? It's starting that house cleaning business? Is it starting that laundromat business? Is it starting investing in real estate? Is it starting writing that book? What are you letting fear rule you on? It might be your defining moment just like it was mine. Are you scared to make the call? Are you scared to ask for the sale? Are you scared to ask for the appointment? Guys, whatever it is, because if I would have let fear rule me, and understand, fear gives bad advice, but if I would have let fear rule me, I would have never made those calls. I would have never been the number one earner in the company, and I would have missed out on a fortune. Come on, baby. What are you missing out on? It might be your defining moment. Come on, baby. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Feel the fear and do it anyway. I just don't have a support system. Guys, are y'all listening to me? I don't think you are sometimes. Join our success school where you're in a support system. That's what it is. We got hundreds of people that I promise you will support you, will encourage you, will give you advice, will help you. That's why I keep saying, try us out. Just try us out and get with a group of winners that are supportive. Go to joinreu.com. REU.com and try us out. It's $29. Don't eat pizza once a month, and there's your $29. And it'll change your life to get in an environment that is winners, baby. That is winners. I can't emphasize it enough. I mean, come on. Come on. Oh, my gosh. Baby, if you want to change your life, come on, try us out. The other thing, do you a vision board, write your goals, start reading out a good book, start watching Personal Growth Giants, and start running with the winners. If you'll do all that and join our university where you're in an environment of people that are encouraging you and supporting you and helping you and giving you advice on how to start things. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Let's go. Oh, my gosh. Oh, join REU.com. Do it now, baby. Come on, let's go. Feel the fear and do it anyway. I mean, why wouldn't you want to improve yourself? I mean, I don't understand that. Why wouldn't you want to? Because, guys, we got to understand the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting different results. It doesn't work that way. We got to do something different if we want something different, because I get people all the time say, well, a success school, that's different, Presley. Never done something like that. Okay. Why don't you try it then? Huh? And I'm going to tell you right now, all of us need the right priorities. It needs to be good Lord, family, health, then money. Good Lord, family, health, then money. Eternity's too long to be wrong. Get your life right with the Lord. Number 2, health. Baby, if you ain't got your health, you ain't got jack squat. I mean, come on. Good Lord, family, health, money. All those are so important, guys. But, money's important. Yes, it is. But it's not more important than eternity. And it's not more important than your family. And it's not more important than your health. I'm telling you right now, do you realize if you got your health, you have a bunch of goals? If you don't have your health, you got one goal. What's that one goal? To get healthy again. Come on. Start eating right. Start exercising. Lose that weight. Quit thinking about it. Health is just self-discipline. I mean, come on, baby. And I'll say this, if you'll develop that self-discipline in your health, it helps in self-discipline in every area of your life. Self-discipline kind of trickles into different areas. If you can start developing self-discipline in one area of your life, it'll start oozing into other areas of your life, and you'll figure out that you can be what you want to be, that you have that self-discipline to do the hard things. Come on, baby. Huh? Priorities. They're key. Establishing the right priorities and quit making excuses. I mean, come on. Let's all quit making excuses. I mean, let's get real here. I mean, you're leaving a legacy. Is your legacy, are you teaching your kids and grandkids that somebody with your last name can do something big? Or are you teaching your grandkids that somebody with your last name does excuses better? I mean, quit making excuses. You can either make excuses or you can make money, but you can't make both. Let's all do this right now. Say out loud, wherever you are right now, or if you're at the office or something, you can't say it out loud, whisper it, I guess. But say this: I made my last excuse yesterday. Come on, say it. I made my last excuse yesterday. Come on. I made my last excuse yesterday. Now live by that and watch how your life will start changing. Come on. Jay says, I made my last excuse yesterday. Yes, sir. Oh, my gosh. Come on. Oh, my gosh. Hairstylist says, I made my last excuse yesterday. Yeah, baby. Come on. Come on. Oh, here we go. Let's keep moving. You got to have the heart of a champion. I say heart of a champion. Really what that means is if you got that fire inside that you want more out of life, nothing's going to stop you. I'm not the smartest guy in the world. I'm not a genius by any stretch, but I tell you what, I do have that fire inside. I got that burning desire in my butt to be somebody. And I believe that's why I've accomplished what I've accomplished in my life. It's about not being the smartest, but it is about, baby, I'm driven. If you're driven and you want more, I'm telling you right now, you can accomplish it. You can accomplish it, huh? And just turn into a right now person. Start telling yourself, I'm going to start doing things. I'm going to start making things happen. I'm going to do it now. I'm going to do it now. Not later, now. Not this afternoon, now. Not tomorrow, now. Not next week, now. Not next month, now. Not next year. Start it now. Now. If you need to make a call, do it now. If you need to send an email, do it now. If you need to have a meeting, do it now. If you need to send a text, do it now. If you need to have a hard conversation, do it now. Whatever you need to do it now. Turn into that do it now person, guys, because if you'll start making things happen, you'll feel you're going to start growing, and then your belief starts coming back, and you start having bigger and bigger dreams because you start realizing you can do things. And if you don't believe you got greatness in you, take some of my belief, because I know you got greatness in you. Take some of my belief right now until you develop your own, huh? Come on, baby. We're at 91,000 likes. Can we tap on that screen and hit 100,000? Would y'all do that for me? Oh, good Lord. Health, family, money. Is that the sequence? My sequence, Louise, is good Lord, family, health, money. That's my priorities. Good Lord first, because eternity's too long to be wrong. Family, baby, you better take care of your family. Health, if you ain't got your health, you ain't got nothing. And then money. Money's important, though. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I tried 40 years of my life with no money, and it was ugly, huh? Ugly. I laid in bed at night just worrying about how I'm going to pay for everything. How am I going to get Jordan that new baseball bat? How am I going to get Sarah that new dress for that recital? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? Having no money is ugly. I've tried it with no money, and I've tried it with a lot of money. And I'll say this, money does not fix all your problems, but it fixes a bunch of them. Come on, baby. Oh, Louise MG. Yep, you got it. Oh, my gosh. Toya says, so true. Hello, happy Monday from Tammy. Oh, Marie says 100%. Yes, yes, yes. Come on, baby. And I'll say it again. If you hadn't joined us, come join us. Let me mentor you. Come join our success school, Residual Earners University.com. Or if you're over here on the TikTok side, go to our profile page, and up at the top, there's a link. Just click on it. It'll take you there. We built our success school on the school platform, SKOOL. And I'm telling you what, I love it. I love it. We're changing lives daily. Come on, if you want to change your life, if you want to make things happen in your life, if you're ready for something different, go get in our success school. Join REU.com or go to residualearnersuniversity.com. Either one will take you there. Join us, baby. Get in an environment of people that are winners. I'm telling you, it's the game changer for your life. It's the game changer. You won't be the same. You got to realize that you're the master of your life. I keep telling everybody, baby, we don't have to get anybody else's signature on our success. Do you understand that? We don't have to get anybody else's permission for us to be a success. No, it's up to us. Look in that mirror and say, if it's to be, it's up to me, and let's roll, baby. Huh? I mean, let's roll. And then if you'll create the right environment, I'm telling you, you'll start changing, you'll start growing, you'll start leveling up. Come on, we can do this, guys. You can do anything you set your mind to. What business do you want to start? Let's go. You know, I say this all the time, but if you're wanting to get into real estate investing or laundromats or landscaping or house cleaning or vending machine business or whatever you're wanting to get into, network marketing, TikTok shop, whatever business you're wanting to get into, do you realize you can be an expert at it? Let's say it's real estate. Do you realize you can read books on real estate? You can listen to podcasts on real estate. You can watch YouTube videos on real estate. You can go to networking events on real estate. You can get a mentor for real estate. You can go to seminars for real estate. You can go to conferences for real estate. You can take online classes for real estate. You can become an expert at real estate if that's what you're wanting to do. We all can become an expert at anything. In today's world, with all the technology, you and I can become an expert at anything we want to become an expert at. I don't have a business degree, but I'm a Mr. Businessman now. But I taught myself. You can teach yourself too. Come on, baby, let's go. Oh my gosh, we're at 98,000 likes. Tap on that screen, huh? Yeah, I've always wondered about the laundry business. You know, the laundry business is one of the businesses that it has a very low failure rate. I'm telling you, most laundromats make it. I've looked into it, and I may still at some point in time do it. Right now, I'm going into the franchise business, but I'm telling you, it's just a different deal. You know, I'm all for growing and doing something different and keeping life exciting. Come on, baby, let's go for it, huh? Let's go for it. Oh my gosh, come on, baby. And join me. I'm telling you, join me and hundreds of other winners in our school, and let's learn together, huh? How about that? Let's change our lives together. How about let's level up together? I'm telling you, come on. Join REU.com. Get in our school, and let's go, baby. let's start letting me mentor you. I'm a pretty good mentor. I'm a pretty good coach. And here's the deal, guys. Do you realize nobody accidentally wins? You realize nobody accidentally wins. Nobody accidentally wins. You got to plan it. That's why I'm saying do the vision board and the goals and have a direction in your life. Let me ask you this. I like to ask this every day. I hadn't asked it all day long, and I've been going 2.5 hours. But let me ask you this question. If you do a vision board and write your goals down, which choice do you think's better? Doing a vision board, writing your goals down, going for it every day, knowing what you want and going for it, or the other choice is what most people do. Here's your other choice. No, Presley, I'm not gonna do all that junk. I'm just gonna live life. I'm gonna live it backwards. I'm gonna just take whatever life gives me, and I'm gonna hope it all turns out all right in the end. Think that through. Vision board where you know what you want your life to look like. You write your goals down. You get out of bed every day with purpose and passion, going for it. Or no, I just kind of live life backwards, Presley. I just take whatever life gives me, and I hope it all turns out all right. Duh. I don't think you got to be head cashier at Waffle Hut to figure that one out, do you? If I've got a direction in my life and I've got my goals and I'm going for them every day, you can accomplish whatever you want to accomplish. But if you just take whatever life gives you, baby, that ain't good. I'm telling you right now, that ain't good. It ain't going to be the golden years. It'll be the golden arches when you retire because you're going to be eating at McDonald's all the time. Come on, baby. Look at this too, man. Fired up people. Look at this. When you join REU, Presley is not your only mentor. You'll have 500 plus others there. Yes. Huh? Don't listen to me. Look at the testimonies. Come on, baby. Join us. Jump in our university and let's go, baby. Let's change our lives, huh? Residual Earners University.com, or if you're here on TikTok, go to our profile page right here, and up at the top of our profile page, there's a link right under our name, right under Residual Earners. There's a link, and you just tap on that link, and it'll take you there. Come on, baby. Get in our success school. Come on. Come on. Let's do something a little different in our life for once, huh? Quit being scared. Let's go. You got to get out of your comfort zone if you want things to happen, and then you're going to get in there, and like Peepaw says, you're going to have hundreds of people helping you. You want to be in an environment of positive people? That's where it is. I'm telling you. Here we go. Let's keep moving. Nobody accidentally wins. I'm telling you, get your vision board up, get your goals going. Let's go for it, baby. We can't accidentally win. When I was coaching, do you realize I didn't accidentally win games? Do you realize when I was fixing to play an opponent, I'd watch video on that opponent. I'd learn their tendencies. I'd watch them. I'd learn what I needed to do to attack them and what I thought they'd do to attack me. And we would watch videos, and then we would come up with a game plan. And then in practice, a day or two before the game, we'd implement that game plan in practice. And then when the game got here, my team knew what to do. Well, it's the same way in life. I didn't accidentally win ball games. You don't accidentally win in business either. You get a plan and you get going, baby. Come on. Come on. I mean, it all boils down to just challenging your limits and getting outside your comfort zone. Guys, I'm telling you right now, just feel the fear and do it anyway. Let's go. Let's go. Because, guys, get this. This is so true. Listen to this statement. If you don't build your dream life, somebody's going to hire you to help build their dream life. If you don't build your dream life, somebody's going to hire you to help them build their dream life. Come on, baby. Let's get something going, huh? Let's start changing. Let's do this. I'm telling you. And again, for you guys just joining, I'm Presley Swagerty. Came out of the ghettos, baby. Literally the ghettos. Taught high school and coached basketball for 16 years. At 40 years old, my resume looked ugly. I couldn't even pay my bills. But I made a decision to change my life. Come on. Isn't it time you make that decision to change your life, huh? Isn't it time we start leveling up? Isn't it time we do something big? Isn't it time we start leaving the legacy that we want to leave? Isn't it time we start showing our kids and grandkids that somebody with our last name can do something big instead of just making excuses? Huh? Come on, I'm telling you right now, let's go for it, huh? By the way, we got over 200 people on here. This afternoon, we're going to pull 50 names and give out 50 of my books. I'll even pay the shipping on it. All you got to do to get in the running to get your name pulled is simply hit follow up at the top of the screen there. Hit follow. All right. Now, the second step, go to our podcast channel. So go to YouTube, type in Residual Earners. Same name you see at the top of the screen up here. Go to YouTube, type in Residual Earners. It'll pull up our podcast channel. Hit subscribe, and then click on any podcast. Click on any video, go into the comment section and write free books. And this afternoon, we'll pull 50 names out. So anyway, if you want to get in the running for a free book, and by the way, you'll know because we got to message you and get your address because my assistant ships that stuff to you. Y'all with me? Oh my gosh. Karen, good morning, Karen. Their world of why is it good to own a business? Well, guys, understand this. If you're wanting, now, there's two ways you can retire with money. Okay. One is if you're 30 years old and you start putting $250 a month into a mutual fund, and every month you put $250 and you leave the returns in there, so it starts compounding, and you're 30 years old and you put 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, and if you'll just keep putting that 250 in there to the time you retire, you realize you'll have about $2 million. You can retire a millionaire. But for me, I didn't want to wait till I was old and decrepit to have the money. Even though that's better than nothing, because now you can at least travel and do some stuff. But I wanted to do it early on in life. Unless you're a C-suite person that gets stock options and stuff, it is hard to get wealthy working for somebody else. So that's why I'm always talking about you want your own business. Because if you have your own business, you have the chance to make the big money. Now, there's no guarantees when you start a business. No guarantees. But I can't even guarantee you're going to wake up tomorrow. Only the good Lord knows that. But I'm telling you this, I do know that if you start a business and you put your heart and soul into it and you really get into it, I'm telling you, you got a chance to make some big money. But it's going to take you getting out of your comfort zone and doing some things that stretch your limits. Now, again, there's no guarantees. But I'm telling you what, I can say this. If you don't ever take any risk, you're going to get 10 years further down the road and you're going to look back with some regret, because especially for you folks, if you don't like your job, I'm telling you, if you don't like your job, by golly, do something on the side. I call it your 5 to 9 business. 5 to 9 in the morning, work on your business. 5 to 9 at night, work on your business. During that middle section, you got to keep working for the man. But I'm telling you, because that's what's paying the bills. But get you something going on the side where that at some point in time, that side business starts making more money than you're making on that job, and you can go fire your boss. Fire your boss. Yep. I went and fired my boss. I got the network marketing business going, and it reached a point where I was making 3 times as much in network marketing as I was my teaching and coaching, and I went and had a meeting with my principal, and I fired him. He was a friend of mine. I did it nicely, but I did. I fired him. Come on, baby, let's go. And I see where some of you guys keep asking about network marketing. I don't pitch anything on my lives. Yes, I'm the #1 earner in a company. I've made millions and continue to make millions, but I don't pitch it on here. So direct message me if you want to hear about that. Just say, Presley, how do you make money in network marketing? And I'm happy to answer you offline. I just never wanted my lives to be a pitch session. So here we go. I love this. Look at this. I started a cleaning business 1 year ago. I've made more money than I have ever made in my life. Oh my gosh. I love it. I love it. I love it. Come on, baby. Congratulations, Camille, on starting that business. That's exciting, man. Guys, I'm telling you what, if you'll get something going on the side, it's exciting when you get something going that you know you got some potential to, you know, when you're in a job and you're excited because you get a 50 cent an hour raise, that is not exciting, guys. You know, here's what I ask people all the time. If you could snap your fingers and have your boss's job today, would you be happy financially? And 99% of the time, people say no. And then I say, okay, if we could snap your fingers and you could have your boss's job, would you be happy financially? And the answer is usually, well, no, I'd be doing better, but it's not real. I want more than that. Guys, you know, when I was coaching, I looked at the principal, and the principal wasn't making a whole lot more than I was making. And then I thought, well, let me look at the superintendent of the schools. Well, Guys, the superintendent of the whole Garland Independent School District wasn't making a whole lot more than I was making. And I'm telling you what, I make more in a month than they make in a year now. And it's because I was willing to get out of my comfort zone and do some stuff. Come on, baby, we got to go for it. We got to go for it, huh? Let's quit playing it safe and let's start going for it. Let's add some excitement to our life, boys and girls, huh? Oh, my gosh. This afternoon, we're going to give away 50 copies of my book, Be, Do, and Have More. I'll even pay the shipping. If you want to get in the running for a free copy that we'll pull this afternoon, hit follow right now. So hit follow right at the top of your screen, you guys on TikTok. Hit follow. Now, for all of us, go to YouTube and type in Residual Earners. That's the name of our podcast. Type in Residual Earners. It'll pull up our podcast channel. Click on the subscribe button and then go to any podcast. So click on any podcast, go to the comment section and write free books. So hit follow right here, go to YouTube, type in Residual Earners, pull up our podcast channel, hit subscribe, and then click on any podcast, click on any video, go into the comment section, write free books, and we'll pull 50 names this afternoon. Oh my gosh. What else? For you guys wanting to know more about network marketing, direct message me. And for you guys, if you have not joined our university, I'm telling you, do it right now. It is amazing. If you're wanting to change your life, join our university. I tell you, it's our success school. And guys, we spent months putting it together before we launched it. It's been going 6 months now, and we got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people in there. And I'm telling you what, we're changing lives daily. It's got courses on success. We've got a video library that's second to none. We've got people coming in each week teaching us how to make money in different areas. Like this week, we got Dr. James Fonby going to come in and Wednesday night teach the university how to make money with AI. We've got Reagan Rue teaching people how to make money with SEO and digital marketing and all that. We got Daniel Grill teaching us how to make money with drop shipping. I could go on and on and on. I mean, you get the point. I mean, and then the biggest thing of all, though, is you're running with a bunch of winners. You know, people all the time say, I don't have winners to run with. Yes, you do. Get in our university and you're running with hundreds of winners. You're running with me. You can get to know me. We can do Zooms together. I'll even get on the phone with you if that helps. Whatever we need to do to make sure you're a success, I'll mentor you and help you. And then it's built like Facebook. It's got post after post after post in there, and you can scroll in our university as opposed to scrolling Facebook. The difference is our university is 100% positive. Positive videos, positive quotes, positive stories, business building tips. I mean, it's a business university. It's a business network on how to change your life. Come on, baby. If you haven't done it, do it now. Go to residualearnersuniversity.com or go to our profile page here on TikTok and click up at the top. There's a link. Residualearnersuniversity.com. Join us, baby. Come on. Let's change our lives. And once you join us on your mobile device, go to the App Store and sign up for School, School. That's where we built our university on. And you can download for free the School app, and now you can access it through your mobile device. I do most of the stuff I do in our school through my mobile device. Huh? Come on, baby. Let's go. Join us today, baby, and let's start changing some lives, huh? Residualearnersuniversity.com. Well, guys, I've been going for almost 3 hours, and I am going to have to jump off because I got a Zoom coming up in 20 minutes, and I got to do a couple of things. As a matter of fact, you know what the Zoom's about? It's my people in the university. We're going to get together and talk about how we're going to improve it. We're fixing to launch 7 new courses in there. But don't miss Dr. James Fonby teaching us Wednesday night how to make money with AI, baby. Join our university now and listen to Dr. James as he teaches us. I am pumped up about that. Again, join us. Join our success school, residualearnersuniversity.com. Come on, baby. Let's go. Well, all right, guys. I got to run. Love you. God bless you. We will see y'all in the morning. You guys over here on the YouTube side, I'm excited y'all are here. Come on, baby. Join us. We'll see you soon.